Dun, 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 dun. All right, all right, all right. All right, so I was just in a live stream and they were talking about a situation of a person who's been in this community who has not been flattering to people, not as much as they could be. Okay. And what I saw was pretty, uh, and and so I said, come on, let's be for real. Those conditions those kids were living in, if that was a woman, somebody would have already called CPS on them. And I got timed out or blocked, I don't know, until, oh, come on, that's not what we're doing here. We're not being the persecutors. Now, wait a minute. I do believe right there, facts is facts. So, Tiffany H was persecuted by the same person who told me we aren't the persecutors about her mothering abilities. So basically, facts is facts. So a woman who perhaps the seatbelt thing, I don't know what uh but did you see what he was insisting they live in so he doesn't have to pay rent? While putting down women's all over the world, all over the place, all over the community, white women's too. I don't know anything about that. Um, so Tiffany H gets harassed about her mothering abilities, but Nitty gets praised. And are you kidding? Are you kidding? Now, I know we all saw what we saw. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I was a single mom. Uh, I wouldn't, there's not even any school system there or anywhere to play. You can't say to your kid, go ahead, go walk to school there. First and foremost, though, in that situation from what I saw was insulting white women's, pop locking because you're selling rock, and keeping your knee on Tommy, $10 Tommy, while that was going on. Like, all right, stop it. Now, I mean, for real? And they want to overturn Roe versus Wade. 18 people here. Anybody gonna say hello? I noticed Tiffany M made a video trying to, when Bobbles get together and turn your narrative around and try to blame it on me. Well, you still consider that. Well, yeah, but did you see the conditions? And normally I wouldn't say nothing, but this person told me I had one foot in the grave, and don't be afraid, my wig was going to blow off, that I was involved in witchcraft, and I had never done nothing to them, okay? So, and I get a little tired of hearing white women's and tricks and hoes. I think it's all vulgar. I mean, yes, lift each other up, but if that was a woman, that shit would have not been that wouldn't have flew. And accusing somebody of calling CPS on ya when they didn't. I coward. When they didn't. But I do see that Tiffany Moser and Bobbles have already teamed up against big old bad SG Brown. Baddest man or baddest woman in the whole damn town. Meaner than a drunk. What is it? How's it go? One of my favorite songs right there. And she's bad, bad. SC Brown. I mean, come on now. Are you serious, Tiffany? Are you fucking serious right now? You're gonna sit there and act like uh here's what they can all fight amongst themselves about, oh, this doxing this one and doxing that one and harassing this one's kid and that one's kid. Hey, if that's what they want to do, fine. But I'm normal. I don't do that. I didn't seek out your family or seek out your whatever. Okay? So you're still buddy with what? Ollie after she did what she did, and this one after they did that, and this, that, and the other thing. But you think you're going to blame me? So you think you're going to start her? Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, no. Let's be for real. I'm normal, and I just want to live peacefully. And I'm not begging you to allow me to live peacefully. I'm stating a fact of how it's going to be. I know you're used to running amok in your fucking lawless little bullshit drama, but no. Like they still think, coward, that they're like dealing with. That wasn't her phone number. That wasn't her phone number. Nothing that Bobbles has said about anybody is correct. Bobbles that's why they call it trolling. They're throwing a hook out there, see if they can find the right this, that, and the other thing. And yet, the funny thing is that they literally think that one day they're not going to come across somebody normal that's going to say, fucking hell no. you know? Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? If some stranger, came up to me on the street and said, I'm going to blame you for doing this, and then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this, I'd say, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. You get up and say those same things, I'm going to knock you fucking out again, man. So why would they think that when I say I'm going to knock you out, that even if they don't have the balls to be in front of me and try those things, that I still don't have the desire to knock them out in any way that it would suit the, you know, the scenario, what's going in the fuck on. I don't understand. Do they not know that there's normal people in the world? Like, is everybody they know insane? Because I know they're getting like this real, you know, they're getting a feeling, some kind of feeling from being, protected from being so far away and on YouTube and given a platform. But your voice is spewing shit, lies, and slander, and your people in your chat type libel, and I'm not the fucking one. I mean, wow, could I have predicted it any better that Tiffany and Bobbles were going to join up about this and try to blame this on this, that, and the other thing? Did somebody, whoever it was, find something that was so disgusting that they said, hey, take a look at who's judging everybody. Take a look at who's the one thinking they got the right to judge everybody. Serious? Crazy. That's some really sick shit. Real sick shit. Wonder how Dan Abrams would feel about it. Bet he'd think it was breaking the law. We all know defamation is against the law, right? I mean, the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. You know where I watched most of that on? Law and Crime Network. Oh, I even saw Addie there. What do you mean, the one from earlier? I'm not even going to mention names. It's not worth mentioning. Because if people can't see right from wrong and that they had partook in persecution, but when you don't agree with it, you can't just say, well, I don't agree with that and give give your side of it, your opinion. You just got to silence somebody. When I've seen you persecute somebody before for their parenting skills. I've seen people do that. They like to. They like to say one thing and then change their frame of mind or something when it's, applying in another way. Like Luna sitting there saying I made her want to do something to herself. Shut up, Luna. Show proof of that. Show how I would have made you feel a certain kind of way. It's amazing to me that there's 30 people here and they're either too scared to talk, have no fingers, or are seriously like, I have a fan club like that? That's crazy. I find it really fascinating to me that these people actually think that they're going to. Hi, Marianne. Here, let's just do a little refresher course here of some things because we're going to do a nice deep dive into who these people really are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a nice deep dive. I got all the fucking time in the world. Disclaimer, I do not own all of the audio contained within this video, but I'm going to play it within the Fair Use Act guidelines because we're doing a nice deep dive. Oh, my Jesus. This is so to remind, hi, Herb. This is to remind everybody that the other, when they were saying, Sharon said we named our dog Cracker. We didn't. Now, I've got a mod in here. Can you please share E-Beggars and Doombringers link, please? I'd appreciate it if you would, please. Yes. Yeah, she insisted that she had never named or called her dog Cracker. Hi, Herb. Yeah, Cracker McCrackhead, Crackhead. Yeah, she even went as far as saying to people that they were racist for saying that she said her dog's name was Cracker. They say you're adorable. Cracker, they say you're adorable. Yes, they do. They say you're cute and adorable. Now, so for anyone, hi, for anybody who remembers, what was it, just last night or the night before, Babas was in here, said she didn't name her dog Cracker or call him Cracker at any time. She even says that they put it on the records. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. She does say it. Mr. Bubbles calls him. Oh my God. Calls him Crackhead, but on the vet's paperwork I put Cracker. They still looked at both of us like, okay. Now, there's a lie. Oh, there's so many lies. So many lies from this woman. How these people can even still sit there in her chat and pretend that, I mean, seriously, how is that possible? I mean, it's really all just, to me. I know, I'm about. Actually, that was Bob's with wife Emma's channel. I thought that was eBay. He must have shared it or something. I really thought it was. Anyway, if I have a mod in here, can you share those? I don't know if he is or isn't. He must have had a rough night over there at Bob's. Kick my liver? Oh, my liver? Oh, my liver. I don't have a liver. What the hell's wrong with me? Why wouldn't I have a liver? Why wouldn't I have a liver? That's strange. I can't find it. My liver. Then your liver's crying. I bet it is. See that? Yes. I don't give props to shitbag cowards. Sorry, Survivor girl. Hi, Purple Butterfly. First of all, it was Bobbles that was calling you a shitbag on your live stream. So I find it hard to believe. Did you take down all your videos that were supporting Sharon? And now you're supporting Bobbles? What a surprise. What a surprise. What a surprise. Are you supporting Bobbles now? Oh my, 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 my. What a surprise.
Right, there was no blackmail.
I'm not really sure what her point is here.
That was somebody doing
Why is she playing it like that, though?
a justice to society. That look at this person who is spreading such slander about people and is trying to.
What's her point? You're kissing Baba's ass now? Is that your point, Tiffany? You've been buddies all along?
Around with their slander of people.
Did ministry say that it was you, Tiffany? Aw. Guess that's not as offensive to you as everything else was that you were supporting Sharon for that Bobbles did, huh? Did you find a way to throw it all back on the SG and be buddy buddy with Big Bad Bobbles? Is that what you did? Did it work for you? Getting Sharon's channel taken down and all that shit? Now you, I'm the only one that stands by everything I say. I'm the only one that tells the truth around here. Really? Are you?
I noticed a community post of someone from like 14, 15 hours ago that they tried to, like, they tagged me in it. And
now, what is the point of this Mickey Mouse talk? Oh, you're blaming Ministry of Truth for saying something to Crime Scene Louie, and you're gonna blame Ministry of Truth and me for something that somebody that neither one of, well, I've never even, I don't kiss people's ass. Get it straight. I don't ever go on to I never go on to Crime Scene Louis' channel. Yes, she does it.
Try to accuse me and my
Really?
friend.
Do you think I have something to do with the reason why she's saying I don't give props to shitbag cowards? Sorry, Survivor Girl. Hmm? I get it. I know. I don't, do nudies, but I know that pussy trumps everything. But
Inciting people to put false reports of somebody's child. Inspire people to.
Now, where am I? I want to know why I'm tagged in this when what she's showing here is I don't understand her point here. First of all, I'm not a shitbag or a coward. Damned one way or another. Do I not seem that? I don't even understand. What does that mean? Damned one way or another? Because I'm looking at a video where they're not even showing anything other than my live stream that I had, and I'm being called a coward shitbag. No, 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 no. I'm not obsessing. I'm tired of being harassed. Like, I see Irv and I see, like, okay, Irv, you said, holy mother of God. What do you mean, what am I focusing on? My integrity? Protecting the people I love. I'll be kicked out of my life again anyway. It don't really fucking matter, right? I mean, really, fuck it. Okay. All right. All right. All right. What the fuck I'm trying to say. Um, Hi, John. Uh, you think I'm chasing my tail like dogs? I want to ask you a question, Irv. Why didn't you say in Bobble's live stream that I didn't have anything to do with trying to search out her children and shit? Why didn't you tell Tiffany M that I didn't? Why don't these people, you know what it is that they don't like logic. They just like fucking stupidity so they can justify it with everybody's chasing their tails or what's going on or this, that, and the other thing. I had fucking cancer. And Luna will admit that she called and reported my GoFundMe as fraud. That fucking bitch Bobble sits there and talks about my daughter. Okay? I've sat here and been harassed by these fucking lowlifes since the day I was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. This is no fucking joke. This is criminal. And I'm not kidding. And the more people that sit there and fucking support that shit, the more important it makes it for me to bring it to a fucking halt and put a kibosh on it. Sure, there's always an excuse. You weren't really listening. You were working in the garage and blah blah blah. There's always an excuse for not speaking the truth and the logic to people. Me having to go? Sounds like you having to go. Well, you just came in here and said you think this is a cat fight? Really? Man, these fucking guys don't get it, do they? So Tiffany H can have you're having a hard time? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm having a hard time. Well, what I'm saying is people will call CPS on Tiffany H about seatbelts. And the fucking the I mean, come on. Did Nitty say thank you white women's for sending all this. Thank you white women's. Thank you tricks and hoes. Thank you tricks and hoes. We love you, zombie queen. But Tiffany H got harassed about seatbelts. Um, by other women. And then this man is calling every woman white women's and tricks and hoes. And nobody, and he knew he had to move. They gave him money to move. Loads of single women have raised, and single men have raised their children. And I don't care if they don't go to school yet. Did you see the house? I mean, it was going to be pretty obvious that that's what it looked like. The building is condemned. When you're squatting somewhere, that's what it looks like. Did anybody bust his ass for being homeless and squatting? Why? Because he's a man? Why do you feel sorry for him? I'm about. Why? 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 But for women, it's cat fights. But for a man who had spent the last year and a half harassing women and calling women tricks and hoes, I'm a single parent. Uh, Tiffany H is taking care of uh, 5 young ones. He claimed he got CPS called on him, and he didn't. Why? Why would you feel sorry for somebody for being a single parent? Loads of single parents do right by their kids. Who does that? Don't you think that maybe, well, uh, coward, he has like over 20 kids or something. Maybe he needs to keep his zipper up. It is hard, but not when you haven't been paying rent or anything for a long time, and you know. I mean, come on. We're adults. What does life entail? Uh, Paying bills, basically, right? And doing what's right. It's hard for everybody. Hard for everybody. But he sat there focused on Maddie and Gerald and Sharon as opposed to his heart. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's not be, you know, come on now. How hard did they try to make my life since the day I was diagnosed with cancer? Do you think you should have even been there? I mean, let's be for real. Like, do ya? Nobody else was. Oh, that's right, because he went around yelling at them all, thinking he was the manager of the building getting rent for a building that really wasn't even collecting rent. Well, it's popping rocks, that's what he said. Or whatever. He makes more money, so that's what he said, yeah, 'cause when he was making fun of Sharon for her channel getting taken down, and oh, look, here he is. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick here, okay? But if you're a man and you're raising girls, was he really? I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm seriously, I'm not trying to be a dick. Let's see here his his little rant about me.
Why would you even think you're on the same plateau? Why would you think you're on the same level with my child? Why would you think I even play with my child like that? Why are y'all worried about what I do with my child? What are you sitting up here talking
Now,
about?
I had never said a word about his child, but he came into my room, I don't know, I don't know how long ago was this. Let's see, a year ago, somewhere around then, claiming I was part of the white women's that harassed him and his child.
Black man up in the hood, bitch. You watching me? I ain't watching you, trick. Why you taking all my phrases, all my words, all my lingo, ho?
Do I really? You guys ever heard me talk like that? I'm taking all his lingo, all his tricks, all his hoe.
Say nothing about you, bitch. Talking about going to the laundromat while he makes show. Yeah, bitch, I make show every damn day. I'm making show right now, bitch, while I'm talking, bitch. Now,
well, not enough. Apparently, not enough for what else?
What problem you got with that, trick? You don't know nothing about my life, bitch. You don't know what I own. You don't know what my family done gave me, ho. You don't know.
First of all, I'm not a hoe, and you had no reason.
Nothing about about us, bitch. You sitting up here running your mouth, trying to motherfucking trying to make me look like I'm the standard motherfucking brother that you can say, oh, it's a bad man or ain't doing no good out here. But guess what? I take up for all my brothers, baby.
Do you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Including me. Because
I take up for all the minorities that sit up here and gotta endure this racism, this motherfucking this bigotry.
Oh, but did all those white women help you out when you were going through what you're going through? And oh, look at Coward, he feels bad for you. I'm about and Mr. Tim and really?
This motherfucking social motherfucking criminalization that y'all put us motherfucking in to motherfucking make us look like we're not real men or real women when we better than y'all all day and every day.
Really? How about people are just people? And if somebody needed an organ to save their life or their loved one's life, the last thing they're gonna ask is what color is that person that it comes from.
Let's listen to this fool, man.
Now, is this after you said my wig was going to fly off and... I don't even know what he's trying to play here. Yes, I think he said, somebody said that he held out on that and wanted more. He wanted more. Maybe you should have saved the money that you weren't paying the rent. Maybe. I don't know. Where is she? Maybe he was slapping a bitch and who knows, right? No, he doesn't. His father was making $50,000 a year working for GMA or whatever, GM back in the 70s. Back in the 70s, $50,000 a year. That's about $250,000 a year now. Yeah, I'm talking about Catherine. I'm talking to Catherine here. So what? I don't understand what his problem was. Right? Didn't he say he's got 2 addresses? Yes, he did say he has 2 cribs. Wow. You're right. He did say that. And that he's getting $800 a month in food stamps. And he was pop locking it, all proud about it. You look white, okay? Your color or nationality or anything at all didn't save you from having head trauma. Now, see, he's skipping something about there. What is that? Something about head trauma? I think that was the night that we were talking to some kid on there from Arizona. Well, she will have to pay taxes from her YouTube earnings. Don't matter. So, don't matter. Yeah, she will have to pay taxes this past year. Yeah. He said it. Life and circumstances, they really do not look at people, life like feet and things like that. So this wasn't even, this was me, Catherine, and some kid from Arizona talking. What's this got to do with him? They look at color. It bothers me Who I like very much. Oh, I said so nitty. Who I like very much. Angry rants going on. You continuously think that, he's allowed to be that derogatory.
I'm allowed to be whatever the fuck I want to be, you dumb
So you mean prejudiced?
ass female. Why the fuck you think you got motherfucking any type of right to speak about my life and how I'm supposed to act or how I'm supposed to motherfucking conduct myself? Bitch, you conduct yourself by taking your ass to motherfucking chemo hoe and trying to motherfucking get your ass motherfucking that cancer.
Ain't he a fucking sweetheart? Ain't he so sweet? After I said whom I like very much, I couldn't understand why. I've seen him be kind and speak like in a way where he really was moving, like almost like preacher like, and then yeah, he said it himself.
Acting like you motherfucking got cancer. Ain't nobody slow. We don't believe you got cancer, bitch. I never believed it at all. I damn sure don't believe it now. You got too much damn time to be worried about everybody else's problems instead of about your own, bitch.
Oh, really, Planet Janet? Is he not speaking about me? Really? You want to go over there and tell him that? Think about it for 300 seconds, okay?
You sitting up here trying to motherfucker read me and trying to be the attorney for motherfucking Shay Sharon and Bobblehead when your ass supposed to be sitting up here fighting for your own damn life. That tells me, bitch, something ain't right. You a liar.
Well, you should have been working and paying your rent. Hi, Night Owl. Hi, Marianne.
And you trifling. And you sitting up here thinking that you got some type of pull, some type of clout that you can take my supporters away from me, bitch. You ain't
Well,
no.
I don't want your supporters. I've never even said that at all. I don't know why he's saying that.
My level trick, you won't bobblehead, bitch. I've been here over a year and a half, bitch.
You were gonna say 5 years, and then you went to a year and a half.
Motherfucking, I've been nailing motherfucking $10 Tommy T boy to the motherfucking cross, ho. Even though you don't.
I'm not a hoe. And why were you going out with, why were you harassing Tom? Oh, that's right. You wanted your taxes and your cut. Your cut. You wanted.
Even deserve that motherfucking reference.
Oh, he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve his channel, huh? But you deserved it. You thought it should be yours? I mean, why is that? Why would that be that you think it should be yours? I mean, that doesn't even fucking make sense, buddy. It's I can't like a year ago, it says a year ago. Oh, so they should overturn Roe versus Wade. See? And the women, even the women, why not give vasectomies, huh? Um, you don't think he's being foul right now? I'm about.
I've been nailing his ass into the dirt.
He might still in that. Well, I don't know. He didn't get yanked out of his house, did he now? Like Marky. Yeah. What I want there. Because no, they weren't. Hold on, guys. Guys, still with me? Yeah, he had his due process. Yeah.
I mean, other people that I don't mention don't get. I think everybody has their own habits. That's what I think. Like, I think in Jeffrey Dahmer's mother, Evan, she didn't raise a serial killer. She probably in this life thinks she's going to hell.
In your opinion. Now, how is this witchcraft paperwork prove it? The title of this video is Survivor Girl 2019 Witchcraft Paperwork Prove It.
People go to hell. I think maybe they might have to come back into another life and work on what. And that's why I say that our problem, our personal issues are customized to what.
So I was talking about faith then, you know, like in my ideas of what heaven might be and all the same stuff basically that I still talk about now. It never changes with me. Who you see, who you talk to, I'm who I am right here. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. Now, you got evicted by the city, right? But can you follow that up with, in your opinion, hee-haw?
We need to grow for us. 16 years, let's see how long it's been for. Wow, you know, I think.
Oh, God. Now you get blocked because you had 300 seconds, don't matter, to think about your behavior in here. You had 300 seconds to make it matter, and you didn't. Now you're blocked.
I think it was the same amount of time. I think my daughter was about, I think it was around the same time, Catherine.
What's his point with this video? Like, why am I witchcraft? Can anybody tell me what I'm doing, like, here?
My mom passed away. That's 4. Maybe that's 4. April, I think. April 2004.
What's his point? He's playing me talking about my daughter. I mean, my mother. I mean, what?
I think teacher and my mother whereas at wedding.
Why is this point? What is this? Like, what is this a point for here?
I hope. I know my mother had a lot of PTSD on what work to.
Why is me talking about my mother, you know, being alive and young, going through World War II, the object of this guy's, the subject, I'm sorry, the topic of his live stream. Like, to me, I'm thinking, I don't even know. I don't even know. You know, and usually his live streams have a lot of people in them. And there's only one comment in there so far. And it says, it's from Dank Williams, whom I like very much. And he says, leave SG alone. Go do something productive on your YouTube. Have some morals and move forward. I ain't here for drama, but you're messing with karma. That's a losing battle. Yeah, do you know that they just overturned Roe versus Wade, too? Because he's a single father? He does that for more pay, in my opinion. In my opinion. Look at. Did you see the video of the apartment? Now, it could be in that apartment, but it don't have to be dirt. Dirt. Like, everybody stop it. It was fucking dirt. Dirt. Exactly, hee-haw, right? Exactly. Dirt. I got blocked from, I hate to say it because I like this person so much. Mosaic, I don't know if I got blocked or timed out from Mosaic Mama. Yeah, knowing, you know what, I will say, what I did see that I will say is pretty disgusting now that I think about it. They not only booted him out to be homeless, they booted those little kids out to be homeless. Now, I guarantee you, I guarantee you that this is how I feel. I could be wrong, but this is how I feel. That if someone had come up to Sharon and she didn't know whose little kids those were or anything, and Nitty just walked up and he was a stranger and he said, "Hey lady, I'm just got booted out of my house, my apartment. I can't take care of my kids. Would you mind? Could you? Would you?" I bet you any money Sharon wears it. Boom. Yep. And all of a sudden, Sharon would just be, I'm sorry, I believe that somebody who has the patience for arts and crafts has the patience for children. She has the patience to read. Stop it, Irv. He knew what his job was. He wanted to be a gangbanger.
Are like a little bit better.
I bet they do, Sharon. I bet they do. I believe you. I do.
I guess, the things that my mother back is they need better parents that didn't do the same thing.
You know what's funny is I was talking to somebody tonight and having a conversation and said the same thing. That's how much my story doesn't change. I mean, because I don't lie. So it's like I'll even find myself saying like exactly what I think I would say. Like if I'm doing commentary and I'm in it, I'll know like exactly what I'm about to say because I know me pretty well. You know what I'm saying? And I don't ever have to like try to remember like, oh, what did I say about this? You know? I just want to live and let live. Are we talking about Polo though? See, Irv. Did Polo just get evicted from his apartment with 2 little kids? You're talking about apples to oranges. Who did that, Sharon? No, he didn't. He was turning her out. And it's possible. I mean, I don't even know their story. Karen, I can't begin to um even entertain it. That kind of life is not, you know, my lifestyle. But I do know that $50,000 a year was a lot of money in the 70s. Well, I think that I have no clue, Irv. But I see her saying we got some kick-ass plants almost ready now. And she keeps calling you Herb. Like Herb. Remember Herb Carlson? It was it Herb Carlson? No, it was Mr. Carlson. Herb. No, Herb. Was it Herb? I don't know. On WKRP in Cincinnati. Baby, if you ever wonder. Hi, Mary. Wonder whatever became of me. I'm living on the air in Cincinnati. Cincinnati, WKRP. Got tired of the packing and unpacking. Woo! Up and down, town to town we go. Maybe you and me were never meant to be. Just maybe think of me once in a while. I'm at WKRP in Cincinnati. I feel bad for you guys for sitting through that. Thank you.
Like a little bit better.
Oh wait, that's too slow down. Making myself sound drunk. And I'm not, and that sucks. Because I gotta deal with what I'm about. I'm just kidding. Herb. I know, right? He, ha, ha, ha. What is that an avatar of? Is that a vagina or a penis? What is it? What is it? Can someone zoom in on that and let me know? The fuck is it?
I don't know, I guess, the thing that my mother lacked.
No, that's not true though, because now let's be for real. What happened to Detroit? Right? Right. Crooked politicians. Crooked politicians. I know, right? I'm about. I'm ready to. It's a middle finger on fire. Looks like a penis. No, I see it. It's a middle finger. You're right. Guess I haven't seen many penises. Apparently, it's been 75 years since before I was born was the last time I got laid. Like an egg.
Make me a better parent. I didn't do the same thing. But my mother was.
You know what? I think he really wanted to watch my live stream. Because, I mean, this motherfucker's just letting it play and play and play. I really think he likes me. I think that he likes me deep down inside because He actually made a video defending me when he saw Chosen One telling people not to give to my GoFundMe. And by the time he got his stuff set up, Tom had taken it down, which he usually doesn't. But Nitty was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm seeing. I'm really seeing it." And he's, yeah, he did. And plus, the politicians ripped them off. There is no jobs there, though, but they are coming back. You know, I read an article where they were bringing a lot of jobs back. I mean, and there's a construction crew outside of his house. Go apply. I mean, there's a lot of construction going on there. That's probably never gonna. Is anybody even gonna use that bridge? I mean, come on now. Don't they have enough bridges in Michigan? Hi, baby girl. How many bridges can you have? I mean, that's why bridge card. I thought that meant like you guys could cross the bridge for free.
And she was really mad.
You have to cross a bridge for food? I don't even get that. Why would they call it a bridge card? It's food card.
Yeah, really great imagination. It's just that fucker shit. Yeah.
Now, I'd have to agree with Nitty that this definitely does prove that I'm a witch. My fucking cat snored so loud, I was scared right then. I thought somebody was like fucking breathing out loud. I was like, oh my God, where the fuck is that coming from? Hello, Frank Caller? Gone forever. No wonder why Bobbles did a eulogy. New entrance to Canada. And they're building a wall in Mexico? I mean, come on now. What? The Campbell building is the entrance? Oh my God, it's one big concentration camp. Do you know, that's what, baby, come back. Sharon, come back. You could blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Do you see the love messages I texted Bobbles? Where I confess my love to her? What's gonna go by fast? Oh. Not this live stream. Ha 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 ha. Who's got to work tomorrow? Luna. Better set your alarm. Oh, don't bother. I know, wasn't that ridiculous? Who does that? No, really. Like, isn't that... No, it is a weird thing. Entrance to Canada, entrance to... Yeah, because Canada is going to be free. And Detroit will be one big concentration camp, in my opinion. Because over the gates to go into like those Ford or whatever, they had the same thing in German that they had at Auschwitz, right? It was in German. It said, "Work shall set you free." Am I right? Can somebody look that up for me? In German, over the car plant there. Work shall set you free. Same thing at the concentration camps. It's a common. Terrible, isn't it? She was hoping they were from me. She was probably trying to make her husband jealous with him. If you don't act better, I'm gonna end up with SG. Well, I don't care if you all are sister sisters. I like to watch that when you ain't watching shit. Then here comes Crystal the Happy. Hey, hey, have you guys seen my Gucci sweatshirt? little sweat stretched out. Sorry, guys. I want to Lily. I'm losing myself here. Me and all my panel guests.
And the reason why, I went live basically
Why is he doing this? Like, he just wanted to watch me.
Mother was very strict and stuff, right?
He likes my live stream.
Is that?
Yep, and that's what they had at the. Hi, Mitch. No. Blocked, like, as in, like, constipated. Yeah, but did you see Tiffany Moser blaming me again, calling me a coward shitbag? And that's what fucking Bobbles was calling her on her live stream, but she took down all her videos supporting you, but she's got up her supporting Bobbles. Terrible, right? There's no winning. There's only crushing. So just kidding. A silly person, aren't I? Nobody listen to me.
Like what a bitchy.
Yeah, nobody listen to me. Just listen to this. It's me. Correct myself up.
Black woman is or LaQuisha?
I said that because they said a white woman was a Karen, okay? That's why. I never said a black woman was a LaQuisha. I said, if a white woman is a Karen, then does that mean that? Okay? That's what I'm saying. Alright, I should have skipped that part.
I mean, because I can pretty much guarantee that.
She said I wanted a motorboat her, Sharon. Tonight she had a fake text pretending that it was me. Texting her saying I love her and want to be in a relationship with her. And she had to let me down gently. Like, that's some silly shit, ain't it? Thank you, Anna.
Started making videos of black ladies bitching and complaining and stuff, and saying another LaQuisha complaint.
Yeah, that's what they say. They go, look at another Karen, another Karen, another Karen. And I said, well, I mean, what if that happened? People would be mad.
We would be.
Bobbles wished us dead. She said she wanted my head between her legs so she could yell, oh, Tracy. Oh my God, Tracy. That's fucking gross. I feel like a little nauseated from it. When she was pretending on her live stream tonight that, then what was she saying? Back out slowly, slowly, slowly of my PUSSY. I have like a visceral effect right now. I'm like really feeling like, like, what a shame. I see you, me. You can't hide from Mary. Mary sees you. You can't hide. Don't try. She's got you on her radar. I'm sorry. It's just, I like to make myself laugh and then watch myself being watched by Nitty on his channel. I can't believe how much of an interest people have. These people, they hate me.
Did you just call that black lady a Lucretia?
Yeah, did you, Nitty? Terrible. See, where'd you learn that from? Bobbles?
And is an Indian woman, American Indian First Nation, was bitching in a store. And we started, saying, oh, what's up with Tonto? Or, right?
That shit's fucking. Oh my god, who is this woman? She's so funny. Oh my god. She's funny. I'm not saying I was right or I signed on to that or anything, but she's funny. Tried all of that. I just didn't. Look, he loves me. Is he sleeping?
I'm not saying that, they're referring to just white women by calling them Karen, but aren't they?
Well, they are. I mean, I guess if somebody else of another race was called, I mean, it was really like their Christian name was Karen, I guess they would be referring to her too, I guess, but I don't know. Thank you, Alan.
Correct me, but I just want to know what a bitch
According to them, I am infected. Mary?
black lady is called, and, is like a bitchy Chinese lady, Debbie Wong.
Oh my god, fucking funny. Oh god. Oh god.
I just want to know why there's only a name for bitchy white lady, Karen.
Got a point there. I'm waiting for the answer. I don't even understand. Like, he's either asleep over there or ignoring me.
White privileged white people look good. Now, okay, but just who's privileged? I grew up on welfare. And first of all, is this really even Nitty? Because I don't want to argue with.
This is when Nitty came in the room.
I'm gonna argue. It's not. So when you get it over every day, you wake up, have to say, just leave.
Wait, I'll slow it down so we can hear it better. I'm sure it's gonna be like thought-provoking. I'm surprised most people think I'm an ass. I just don't know why.
I say colored. Well, I don't say colored. I say black. And I'm white. Or beige if you want to be technical. I mean, no, but really, that's really, I'd love to, have an answer for it, because.
Am I gonna get an answer from these people? I mean, like, there's only one person in his chat room, and he's not even talking on his channel. And I'm like, come on, dude.
Earlier, I had I mean, really, if that's you, I have a question. I have a question. I would love to be able to ask.
Sorry.
Hi, Random.
This is when Random was normal. Back when Random was normal.
Really, I mean, like, don't like just come in and like say something, you know, privileged white people. I mean, we just sat here talking about like, you know, I mean, I know I'm not a privileged white person, so if you think having cancer is privilege, let me know.
You never let me know. I want to know when I do witchcraft on here.
I think you're not the only person in the world that ever had cancer, and minorities get cancer way more probably than your white butt or whoever you were trying to represent, dog. So when you sit up here talking about how I'm not privileged,
I don't think that. I think it's a privilege to be alive. I don't get it, man. Some people take advantage of privilege. Like sometimes people are too rich and they're just not grateful enough for it. You know? I mean, why is everything a competition? I mean, life doesn't have to be a race. We could put the human back into the race and make us all the same race. Human.
running your mouth about business that ain't yours. So that's a privilege right there. You running your mouth about.
But he just played it. Now, did anybody hear what was I saying exactly that he was mad at there?
Somebody's child that had nothing to do with you. So that's a privilege.
When did I talk about his kid? Like, where there was I talking about his kid?
Right there, because you're getting away with shit you wouldn't get away with in the hood, bitch.
Would you like that privilege? I mean, I can, you know, share the wealth, I guess. Or like, if you become like head trauma is privilege, or you know, if Debbie was talking about, you know, do you think that that was privilege?
Oh, he takes the time to bleep them out. That's cool.
Are those the things that you think are privilege?
He's not arguing that. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, bad stuff happens and it's not where I'm trying to think of it's not prejudiced against anybody. Bad stuff happens to everybody. I mean, but he said once that there was, you know, that his father made $50,000 a year in the 70s working at GM. That is a good salary in the 70s. I mean, right.
I mean, when you get every day, wake up, that's
Now remember, I wasn't even talking about him. I was talking to him. He was in my live stream. He was in my live stream, and I was talking to him.
When you getting over every day, what does that mean, getting over?
Because he said to me, I was getting over every day. This was a conversation with him. He came in my room. I wasn't even talking about him.
I don't know what that means. See what I'm saying? So, like, if you're gonna like sit there and talk about me in your live, say my videos, stuff, at least have conversations with me, like, you know, like a mutual respect.
Well, this was a year ago. The only reason why I'm playing it is because I feel like a year ago, he should have been focusing on his own life and letting me deal with my cancer, and instead of trying to harass me. I mean, I was right in the midst of treatment then. I was actually bald. I was bald.
Can you do that at least if you're gonna play my videos or my voice shit for content? Can you at least?
So he'd already been
Can
doing
I speak
it.
about my child? Can you keep my child name out your mouth?
I don't even
You know?
know his child's name. And now Tiffany M and Bobbles are both trying to blame me, saying I harass children.
Who the hell you think you are, dog? You ain't no damn lawyer. You ain't no damn prosecutor. You ain't nobody, dog. You just a nosy ass Karen that keep on mother putting her nose in other people's business. And then sit
How is that? He came into my live stream.
up here trying to clean up a prostitute lie and some type of Bobbles. She a prostitute too. She ain't fooling me, man. She just too fat to move, you know. So you trying to clean up these fools' lies about lying about my child, about calling CPS.
I don't think I was trying to clean up anything. I mean, you partook in that whole debacle. I mean, that whole farce.
When Bobbles already confessed that she would call CPS, but here y'all racist people sitting up here forgiving her.
Forgiving her? Forgiving her? All right, good night. Yeah, I know. Do you know that if people like choose to donate to people or help somebody out, though, that's not them not making an honest dollar. That's somebody who's honestly charitable with the good intentions. You know, like, being charitable is really about the person being charitable, and it's for the person doing it and not the. I get it that, but sometimes it does turn out that it's the wrong thing and this, that, and the other. But he's been so focused on Maddie and Gerald and Sharon and everybody else this last year that, now all these, uh, I never partook in any of that CPS stuff. Good night, Irv.
How can you forgive somebody that tells you they done wrong? How you forgive somebody that tells you they done wrong? So I done murdered your family. I murdered your brother. But guess what?
I really don't know. I've seen you in Bobbles since then, and Sharon, you go after all the time, and she's not the one who did that. Oh, you, Irv? Oh, absolutely. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about, I noticed a lot of people harass people and call people enablers and everything. No, not you, Irv. I wasn't talking about. It just made me think about I wanted people to know that, I don't think necessarily the things that, uh, in my opinion, say Nitty was doing was really like an honest dollar. You know what I'm saying? Just in my opinion,
Can you forgive me? I killed somebody in your family, but can you forgive me? Because that's how you sound, bitch. You sound straight ignorant. Ain't nobody forgiving y'all for nothing y'all done did. You sound
But
like
I wasn't even saying anything about that. I don't even understand. Like, he came into my live stream and started like attacking me, and I don't even like.
a fool. You shouldn't confess for something that you claim that you didn't do.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it. My bad. Here I am. I'm all like big mouth, and I gotta speak out. You know me. I need a filter.
If you didn't do it, but you did it, and
Keep
you're the only
slapping
one seeing the confess
tacos,
about it, Bottles. And here go Survivor Girl trying to take up for her every night, like you licking her pussy. Damn.
Seriously? I don't think I've ever took up for Bobbles doing that or any of them. Never. Ever. He just played it. Where did I sound like I was sticking up for that?
Two damn dykes. Two damn dykes.
Giving a few answers here, maybe. I mean, don't be fucking yelling and screaming about shit if you're just gonna come in here and say something free.
Cider.
And we're all sitting here. Yeah. Yeah, like, why do they think they're fucking privileged, man? Grew up on welfare. What the fuck, man?
Me, I'm talking about. Like, why would they think that, just because of your color of your skin, you're privileged? I think it's your circumstances. Not the color of your skin, it's your circumstances. I mean, it's your circumstances that you're born into.
I was embarrassed. Well, fucking yeah. My mother would pull over, there was something good on the side of the road, like it was trash. I was fucking embarrassed. Tom Reed's
Like, why is he so mad?
crazy. I mean, it's not about me, but people that said it.
This motherfucker doesn't even stop it or commentary or nothing.
Sugar, taco, corn. Like, what? I don't know what that means. It's all good. It's not about me. It's about the people that said it.
And the title of the video is Witchcraft Paperwork.
Oh yeah. Who does that? Travels around and
Comment on somebody channel, dog. They talking into the dog on microphone, fool. So it's what the avatar is writing down. So shut up with all that. I can't understand you. You can't understand it, bitch. You choose not to, Trick. The thing is this.
Well, if it was spelled wrong, well, like, what did it say?
Yeah, anyways, I know that it's kidding. I think you would talk more clearly, like, than that.
They always trying to worry about how somebody talk. Most of the time when people comment on somebody channel, dog, they talking in.
Yeah, well, when I use talk to text, I have to like talk real clear because I mean, it takes more time using the talk to text because I have to keep going back and fixing it. It's always like some fucked up shit it's typing. I mean, I don't understand how that becomes something to do with racism. I mean,
Into the doggone microphone, fool. So it's what the avatar is writing down. So shut up with all that. I can't understand you. You can't understand it, bitch. You choose not to, Trick. The thing is this. Stop talking about my child. Stop running your mouth.
nobody was taught. I don't even see where your proof is there. That's what I'm saying. See, you were focusing on making up narratives. This is a prime example of why we should all just worry about our own plates. What's on our own plate?
About my child, about something you don't know. And stop trying to compare my child to a prostitute and hoe. Who gives a F? Who called? I know this. They suggested. And I don't care about keep on discussing something that was gonna harm my child. So if you was any type
Well,
of
you are always talking about it. I mean, what's his problem with me? Oh, that's right. He wanted to join in the crowd and harass somebody that they thought wouldn't be alive anymore. That's the only thing I can think of.
if you was any type of a nurturing being, if you was any type of loving person, you would know not to keep on bringing up somebody's child with some type of with a conversation of a prostitute and a drug addict and a fat lying ass cross-dressing fool.
Fuck, man. Maybe he should have just like clearly said and been mad at who called at him. I mean, who called on him? Maybe he should have like. I mean, after looking and seeing, I mean, like, seriously, if that's the case that happened, I mean, man, that's fucking. They ought to say to somebody like that, look, we'll pick you up every day and bring you to a training program where, we'll teach you things and a trade or something, and you can stay here with your kids till that's all, and I mean, come on now. Did that even really happen? I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Chapel of Hunt looking asshole. All y'all hoes are nothing but witchcraft and cults. I'm not stupid about y'all, dog. That's why King $10 Tommy kicked your ass out.
Witchcraft?
Get the point of that. I don't even understand that. Nothing to do with. I don't understand. Nothing to do with that stupid. Oh, you're talking about Tom Reed? Yeah, Tom Reed, he was great. Yeah, but Tom Reed really hates him. That's why I'm not sure.
But she can fight. She can fight with everybody. She can pick a fight with everybody.
How did I pick a fight here? I'd love to know. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, actually, yeah, it's your muscle mass. Like somebody with more muscle mass, like even if they weigh less than somebody who is, not muscle, they can handle it better. So like you could get like a 150-pound sinewy guy who's muscular and no fat. He'll be able to handle the liquor better than somebody who's 250 pounds and like it's obesity, not muscle.
And some type of Bobbles. She a prostitute too. She ain't fooling me.
Oh yeah, he was. I meant to actually out to a child.
Discussing something that was gonna harm my child. So if you was any type of mother, if you was any type of
Oh, you're talking about Tom Reed? Yeah, Tom Reed, he was great. That person anywhere. I still feel for you and your family and hope you get well. What are you talking about, Frank?
but she can fight. She can fight with everybody. She can pick a fight with everybody. Anybody that got the opposite opinion than hers. She want to sit up here and act like she's a district attorney. She's a prosecutor to nail you in the wall.
How was that?
To make you come out with words that she want to hear, or just to try to make your words look like they're not real. She continued to pick fights with everybody, man. When she got nothing to stand on, she damn sure don't got cancer because somebody that got a terminal disease ain't got time
I never said it was terminal.
to be worried about nobody in their damn YouTube shit.
What makes you think everything's on your turn? You got some screenshot. I said I hate Muslims. Nothing to do with your sneaky ass.
Dog. All I told these hoes, which I didn't tell them much because it ain't their damn business, yo. I told them that I felt and I knew that it was either Sharon, Shaky Sharon, or Maddie and Gerald that suggested it, as well as Shaky Sharon's cousin, Scary Nanny. She suggested it too. So while you sitting up here running your mouth, fool, trying to motherfucker act like you the prosecutor,
So I was probably right about whatever I was saying.
Motherfucker tear down my life. Worry about your own life. Why you over here barely breathing, bitch? Why you over here claiming that you motherfucker hanging onto your legs, your last leg trick? Why the fuck you worrying about my life? You need to worry about your own life, bitch. Worry about that chemo and that radiation going through your ass, bitch. Don't fucking worry about me. Keep on.
Did I sound like I was, like, before he came into the room? Like, I mean, do you understand what a waste of time his energy was this past year, talking like this every time? I mean, to people.
Speaking about my child, like y'all grown-ass people is on the same level as an innocent child. Never that.
I never was talking about that. I would never... I don't even know, like, but now as it comes out, it looks like, I mean, for real?
Got me fucked up, bitch. Stop speaking about my child. And when a woman confesses about doing something wrong to somebody's child, you don't congratulate her, bitch. You don't pat her on the back.
Who did that?
You don't tell her that she done right for it. You scorn her. You tell her she's wrong. You tell her that she motherfucking a lowlife.
Is this guy for real right now? I mean, when did I ever condone?
For doing something so fucked up, though.
Did you see Sharon's name on that paper? You're the one who said you saw Sharon's name.
You see how this bitch just keep on saying the same shit, trying to twist and turn the narrative so she can motherfucking fit in the motherfucking
Well, it was really just a yes or no question. I mean, I would think the answer to that would have been no. So it wasn't really that I was the bad person for pointing out that you had lied after Babos had admitted that she did it. It was you not wanting to be called out that you partook in that. I see now, okay.
Did it the way she wanted to. Bitch, you say it. You've been saying it all motherfucking every day. You say motherfucking the same shit every day. Did you say you had cancer and ain't proved that shit yet? Fucking bitch.
Yes, you got caught. So you were going along with Babos. You did. You did. And then Babos pulled the rug out from you and said that. And now she says, Nitty even admitted that he lied. And to this day, when does that freaking come out? And the people who are supporting people who partook in lies like this, when do they get held accountable? I'm sorry, accountable.
Anybody can get a doctor, oh, what the fuck that supposed to mean, yo?
On that paper, did you see Sharon's name on that paper?
Just as he was in my room. He came in my room, busting my balls.
I mean, you got on your live stream, you were yelling and screaming. That's right, we were talking next. I remember. I was in that room and you got off the live stream and started your own live stream saying you were gonna get, and then you were screaming about fucking white people, white people, people, white people.
And all the while, Ollie was putting Sharon's full name and address in there.
Bobbles with line Ollie doc. Okay. I don't know what that says. Yeah, I don't even go to H&IG's chat. Yeah, but no, what I'm asking is, you accuse Sharon. Okay, Bobbles and Sharon had a animosity going on.
Is he gonna like answer like?
And that's between them. You and Sharon had an animosity going on. No, I do not, Catherine. No. I want to talk to I like Frank. I just don't like what he's doing because
I don't like you, bitch. So let's get that shit straight.
Say
Oh,
so. I had no beef with you. You had a beef with me and came at me. Now, why is that? Is it because I'm a woman? I mean, that seems like kind of strange.
Nobody that's going against my child, that's trying to put my child in danger, that continue to pop up my child's motherfucking name.
I don't
something
know.
motherfucking strange and fucked up that y'all started yourself against me and my child. So what the fuck?
Are you listening to yourself, buddy?
Bitch, I'm in the wrong. Y'all sound fucking dumb. You sound like a fucking call. You sound like motherfucking somebody that's trying to clean their motherfucking bullshit up because ain't nothing you saying, bitch, is motherfucking to stand on nothing. Ain't nothing you saying to stand on nothing. Everything you say
Wow. Deflection.
is lies, bitch. Ain't no truth in your shit.
you went along with it, right? You said you saw Sharon.
This bitch somehow went along with something. How the fuck she speaking up for me? Why would I go along with anybody that's trying to do some harm to my child, man? I don't know nothing
Then why didn't you just answer the question? Did you see Sharon's name on it like you and Bobbles said?
about this shit. These bitches mother plotted that shit against me. Bitch, if you was in my damn hood.
I had nothing to do with it. I'm just trying to clear it up. Only because you came in my room that night screaming at me.
We'll have more than a conversation, ho. That's all I know. That's why I say you're privileged, because you're running your mouth about something you know you shouldn't have nothing to say about, bitch. You shouldn't have nothing to say about my child, especially for 2 damn months straight. You still running your mouth about my child, bitch. You need to be worried about your damn chemo trick.
No.
Your fucking radiation. You fucking motherfucking junkie. You're a junkie for cancer, ho. What about that now? You're a junkie for chemo. You're a junkie for motherfucking radiation, bitch. Save me, save me.
Is that what you were saying the other day? Is it? Is that what you were saying?
On that paper. You went along with the whole shining the light through it, being able to see her name, and going as far as threatening her. Did you see Sharon's name? You said you did.
Now remember, it was Bobbles who said that Sharon's name was on the paper and she had shined a flashlight through it or some crap. I don't know, like, I don't know, ridiculous shit. And basically, it wasn't about, like, you know, that I was defending anybody or anything. I was just saying that it was pretty shitty that there was clones of me in his room and he was like, I don't know, you know, man, I was just so fucked up. Like, this guy's yelling at me, screaming at me, and it was like, what?
But Like, why not just say, you know what? No, I didn't. I'm not lying on anything. I'm just asking.
If I did or I didn't, what do that got to do with Bibles confessing to harming my child, to being on a plot, to motherfucking have my child taken?
Well, because it makes it unbelievable, because if you went along with being able to see Sharon's name on some paperwork, that would mean that that doesn't even make any sense. First of all, they don't even tell you who's done that kind of stuff. And second of all, this is my table. I'm moving this at me or whatever. Second of all, I wasn't saying anything about your kid.
From my house. Why would y'all bitches keep on worrying about the words that come out my mouth or how I live? You're not me. We don't live the same way, bitch. We're not in the same motherfucking lane trick. You're not me. You're not living in the hood. You weren't born as a minority trick. You don't know nothing about.
No, see, you have a minority mindset, I guess. I mean, you're calling yourself that. You're like negating what you're saying to yourself as well. Like you feel a sense of pride, and yet you're
About the hood, like, bitch. How the fuck you gonna tell me how to live? And how the fuck you gonna tell me what's right and wrong for my kid? Bitch,
I
get in your
didn't.
own lane and plug your ass up with that radiation and that motherfucking and that chemo, bitch. You stupid trick.
You a question.
Like, did I sound at all? He came in my room and recorded it to make this video.
Did you see Sharon's name on that paper? That's all I'm asking is yes or no. Did you see Sharon's name on that paper? I'll tell you why I'm asking when you answer.
I wonder if he was doing it live at the same time, like in my room, and then filming it.
Did you see it? As far as what I know is that CPS does not tell people who has reported them. So I'm just asking you, did you see Sharon's name on your child's life?
I mean, I wasn't even talking about his operating or anything.
What's going on in my house, bitch? Motherfucking that deep. Who the fuck is you, trick? Motherfucker, prove that you got motherfucking cancer, bitch. You been hanging on motherfucker too damn long, ho. You should have been gone.
Isn't he nice?
That night that you got that notice, that you knew it was Sharon, if it was Sharon, but that's who you started to blame. Why? I'm just asking. Did you see her name? Because if you can't answer me now, then I'm gonna have to think that you're the liar.
He came in my room. They started.
I was admitted that.
You the liar, bitch. You and your bobblehead motherfucking trick ass friend, bitch. Ain't nobody impressed with y'all. Ain't nobody even care about y'all hoes, dog. You act like motherfucking y'all mean so much to somebody. It's the fact that y'all want to be so bad. You know what I'm saying? Worried about my black ass. You a loser, bitch. Don't worry about no
Yeah.
black man. That's why you'll never have nobody. And that's why you're sitting up here fighting for your life, bitch. Claiming you got motherfucking radiation and chemo running through your body, trick.
Name on that paper. You're the one who said, like a mutual respect. Can you do that at least if you're gonna play my videos or my voice?
So obviously it had already been playing all this shit.
Content.
I mean, This thing's loud. My keyboard's loud. Oh, I don't know nothing about him. No, clout. I mean, really? She wouldn't do that. I'm not sure why. Is she helping him, really? I don't know why she would do that. See I'm on my last leg fun.
Give me a few answers here, maybe. I mean, don't be fucking yelling and screaming about shit. You're just gonna come in here and say some freeze and we're all sitting here. Yeah. Yeah, like, why do they think they're fucking privileged, man?
Yeah, you think we're privileged? No privilege being yelled at, harassed, canceled.
I mean,
Didn't you take it down before?
not about. Thanks. In chapter what? What's the thing? Why you Yeah, but Tom Reed really hates women.
Why does he fucking keep playing?
So let's do it now. I mean, no.
Black man. Motherfucker, stop being jealous. That's all I see is jealousy. Motherfucker, I live.
Nothing to do with that. So if you have some kind of thought that I had something to do with that, then please show me. Show me where I was even talking about when she was doing that speech.
Yeah, you just speak about it every damn day, bitch, on your live. You just motherfucker make sure you have Bibles on that bitch so she can motherfucking look like she motherfucking is right up in the motherfucking chosen one for eyes.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
This ain't correct. She already motherfucking confessed of being a motherfucking treacherous ass bitch, of doing something towards a kid. But yet,
Well, yeah, and I'm asking you, him, at this time, did that really happen? Because he went along with the whole thing and said he saw Sharon's name on paper.
y'all sit up here and try to motherfucker tell me how to live. Y'all try to tell me how to be as a black man. Motherfucker, stop being jealous. That's all I see is jealousy. Motherfucker, I live better than most of these tricks. I got 2 cribs.
Ah, what was that? What was that?
Being a motherfucking treacherous ass bitch, of doing something towards a kid. But yet y'all sit up here and try to motherfucker tell me how to live. Y'all try to tell me how to be as a black man. Motherfucker, stop being jealous. That's all I see is jealousy. Motherfucker, I live better than most of these tricks. I got 2 cribs.
2 cribs. Well, does he have none? I mean, Flo, I mean, oh, I don't know if he called the cops on anybody. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. He No, but you guys hear that? Isn't that interesting? Let's talk about scammers, maybe, right? Oh, by the way, let me remove my banner. Before they start calling me one. I was just making a joke because he said I was on my last leg. Right.
With that, then please show me. Show me where.
Being a motherfucking treacherous ass bitch of doing something towards a kid, but yet y'all sit up here and try to motherfucker tell me how to live.
No, we like Mosaic. We really do. She's beautiful.
He is a black man. Motherfucker, stop being jealous. That's all I see is jealousy. Motherfucker, I live better than most of these tricks. I got 2 cribs. Most of these bitches barely hanging on to one.
Yeah, for senior citizens. How's that make that okay? Oh, she's beautiful. She timed me out in her room because I said, like, well, I hope she's listening to this. Because that's pretty eye-opening right there.
Shit. And you guys were talking about all that.
Then let me make you mad a little more. Let me make you mad even more, bitch. My family still owns the land that we was enslaved on, Trick. You fucking bitch. You don't know nothing.
How much money did these people give him? He doesn't sound like he's hurting. Am I wrong? I didn't even like go to like this wasn't even like to play that particular thing. I hadn't watched this in a while. I just kind of typed, Survivor Girl in and popped up but isn't that ironic? I mean, because I think it's ironic. Doesn't anybody else? Does anybody else? Is anybody else like really? I mean, is everybody else still gonna say, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. I'm not telling you to not feel bad for him, but did you hear that? But he's not homeless and he's just upset about he's not he's not poor. You ever seen like millionaires that will dress up, fucking crappy and shit? Because whatever. I mean, I'm not saying he's a millionaire, but he ain't poor. In my opinion. Well, he just said it, man. He said he lives better than we do. We don't know how it is to be born a minority, but we're just jealous because he's got all this. How's that make you a minority then? If you know you got it better than most, no matter what color, how's that make you a minority? Sounds like you're just not giving gratitude. You're not grateful. You want to hurt somebody instead of count your blessings. How is that? That a year ago, you were, I don't know, like, are you really as bad off as, like, we're all thinking? Like, perhaps it was you knew it was going to happen. I mean, did you hear what he was screaming about cancer there? And did you hear? I wasn't even saying anything to him. But I wasn't attacking him, Ruby, that night. He came in and attacked me and was saying all this stuff. But you support Bobbles, and she's the one who organized the whole CPS. She was laughing when he got stabbed.
About me, bitch.
You're the one
We all do, Ruby.
who said you saw Sharon's name on that paper.
I was talking to him. He was in my room, okay?
Sharon's name on that paper. You're the one who said you saw Sharon's name on that paper. The Bobbles will.
Why don't you just pray for me? Why don't you just pray for me and pray for the country and pray for healing and pray for people to do better towards each other? Why do you continue to push the narrative of being racist, of being
He had come in my room and he had already been blaming me as well. There was a clone in his room that night of me. And I was like, hey, that's not me. I'm not involved in this. Now, it's possible now that I'm thinking about it, he might have really thought I was because of that clone. And he doesn't pay attention. You know? He might have really thought I was. I mean, but in this chat, I was saying I like him, but he could have heard, like, shit and seen Clone going around saying some shit, right? Yes. Right. I think it's sad that they would put somebody out with two small children. I think it's sad that they wouldn't offer them. Like, how could those cops just, say, bye-bye, see ya? Now, most people would, like, we knew it was happening, right? He knew. But he was hanging on to that whole racist stuff, like, thinking it was because of his color. Right, it had nothing to do with his color. They were tearing down the building. But he was stuck on his hatred of races. Like, he can't put the human back into the race for him. Maybe they should have given them a different situation and seen how that worked out. Like, we really don't know his life, only what he says, right? But I know he's being really mean here, and I had nothing. You heard this whole chat that he was playing here. He came into my room, and I think he was streaming it at the same time. He made this his content that night. He came into my room to harass me about cancer. But I wasn't saying anything racist, so he was trying to. No, they were. I thought I saw little kids here.
something evil or something fucked up with fucked up intents. Why do you push that narrative of hate and motherfucking stupidity? I just want to know if you're so good and if you're not a witch and if you're not motherfucking a cyber bully and if you truly up here for the right thing, why are you not concerned about your own health, bitch?
But I didn't do anything to him.
You're not concerned about your own health. You over here worried about bobblehead life. You over here worried about Shady Sharon's trivia, a crackhead trivia, and all her crackhead trips.
I don't know what that is.
So, who was doing trivia then? Let's see.
To do better towards each other. Why do you continue to push the narrative of being racist, of being something evil, of something fucked up?
I know, Ruby, but remember how I was being called a scam the whole time. I've been a working person paying taxes my whole life. I've been a single mother. My daughter's a triple major jeans list graduate. I was a single mother. I grew up on welfare. My mother was a single mother. He came from a two-parent family. His father was making $50,000 a year in the 70s. Stop it. Stop it. I have endured. This is a man who keeps calling every woman a hoe. My God. Came from a two-parent family. It's a year ago. He should have been focusing on his life. But all these people are going to be giving him money when he just bragged about having 2 cribs and his family owns land. And I'm still getting called a scam. I'm still being harassed. I mean, come on. These people have had no right. He's got no right to have talked to me like he did. I'm someone's mother saying I'm licking bobbles, Pussy. Come on. Snap out of it. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And this guy was fucking nasty to me. I was doing nothing to him. He's playing the fucking live stream for content. He came in my live stream and live streamed it at the same time to harass me for no reason. What's none of your business? That he was saying I was terminal and dying? Well, I thought if people put it out on social media, that's out there then. Oh, is that just only about what they want it to be? I mean, really? This guy is wishing somebody dead a year ago. And giving a lecture about worrying about your own life. And today, look at what we're watching. Come on. If he wants to talk black and white, well, that's pretty black and white to me. He should have been thinking about his own life. Hi, Rose.
Fucked up intents. You know, why do you push that narrative of hate and motherfucking stupidity? I just want to know if you're so good and if you're not a witch and if you're not motherfucking a cyber bully.
I mean, serious? He came into my live stream and came in to start stuff, which I wasn't even aware, like, why was he, you know? And he was live streaming it or whatever, you know? Thank you, Ruby. Me too. Wish I could say the same for everyone. Perhaps we should all reflect back on them a year ago, too, and see what they were ranting and raving and preaching about. I'm not being horrible to her. I've always been nice to Ruby. Yeah, he did.
And if you truly up here,
This is becoming a misogynistic society and against anti-feminism and stuff. And I'm not. I mean, they are anti-feminist. Sorry, not against it. They're misogynistic. This guy never calls a woman a woman. hoes, tricks. He just said, I'm licking Bubbles, Pussy. Do you mind, Ruby, if I get a little fucking respect? No, seriously, do you fucking mind? He's raising two girls. Don't you think he should set a better example? That's logical thought. Now, if he can say what he wants a year ago, trying to tell me I'm terminal, then I happen to love life. And in order to protect that and protect people I love, then I'll say the truth. Truth shall set you free.
For the right thing. Why you're not concerned about your own health? You're not concerned about your own health. You over here worried about bobblehead life. You over here worried about shady shares.
This isn't hate, though, Ruby. This is love. I love the world. You know, I love people getting along and people's histories and her stories. I love that. You either don't listen to me, Ruby, or you're only hearing what you want to hear. Because I'm just giving a little, this is, no, listen, Mom, come on, logically thinking, would you want to live there with your children? Would you choose to? If you're just going to brag and say, I got 2 cribs and my family still owns land. I know, what are they going to leave it up just for him? I mean, come on, man. He got fucked over. Come on. If you wouldn't do it, then stop it. The fucking building was being torn down. What was he putting a fucking halt on the whole building of that bridge and trying to redo the city? I mean, while screaming at a woman with cancer? Or Sharon going skin graft, skin graft, skin graft. This is misogyny right here. He calls women tricks and hoes, and I bet you it was a bunch of women's that had filled that P.O. box for him. He just is not. The building was historical. The city is to fault for letting what happened happen. Come on, everybody had left. Who would want to even raise kids there anyway? Logically. Like, fucking move. We've all done it. And if he was fucking prior military, he was getting some check from that too. So come now, please. Apparently. Careful if anybody ever has sex with I'm about. Apparently he just blows his load and doesn't know how to pull out. Yeah, exactly, Night Owl. Very true. And he was holding out, trying to get more money. Exactly. She sure would have, prudently. Absolutely. And I mean, um, Frank got zero assistance from those two young ones' mothers, but they're like, he knows he already had one with them. You know? Yeah, no responsible if that was a woman. Look it, you people were calling CPS on Tiffany H about seat belts. Seat belts. You know? Mm-hmm. Right. And all these women that have sat there and done the same thing. He sat there talking about enabling Manny and Gerald harassing women. Yeah, because he's turning the mother out, in my opinion. Okay? I mean, right. That was a typo. I'm just leaving it there. That was a typo. I just leave it there. The Reed building. Who's got red lipstick? I thought maybe lipstick was here. I noticed he, right. And nobody ever, like, even he sits there and is just, you see him walking with them when he's fine. What do you mean there nobody saying nothing about it? They've been saying about it for fucking ages. He sits there, focuses in on a burn on her arm. It's clearly a burn, and he knows it's a burn, and says, what he says, skin draft or something. Skin draft, but it's like a skin graft or whatever. I don't know, you know? Making fun of somebody's burn. And Sharon isn't even the one who called CPS on him. And he's been harassing a woman all this time, terrorizing. Huh? Get off Nitty's back. I don't know what to say. I know, huh? Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't do that, and I don't know him, and whatever. I have nothing to speak of about that. I don't do that, but I don't think he should have been doing this shit.
Trivia, a crackhead trivia in all her crackhead trips.
All right, so he says he's talking about Sharon there. So Sharon at this point was still doing her trivia. Still doing her trivia. Burns. Did you just call her Burns? Did you just call her that? Ruby, did you really? Ew. That's gross. Everybody's still liking on Ruby now? Not Burns? What does she mean, Burns? Yeah, she isn't. Yeah, he knew, and if it was a woman,
I don't know what that says. Yeah, I don't even go to Agent 19's chat.
I don't know. Yeah, he was blaming me about. I don't know why he kept playing it over and over. Like, well, I guess because that's what he does. I mean, it's like.
I don't even want y'all ass. Why y'all over here taking money from this man? Yeah, yeah. What about that, bitch? But you such a credible bitch. You know. Motherfucking you, Bobbles, Shady Sharon, and every other bitch Angie React is in cahoots. You ain't nothing but fucking witches. You ain't nothing but motherfucking cyber bullies, bitch. You ain't nothing but reach for Tommy mother T-Boy set for $10 Tommy crew, bitch. He don't even want y'all ass. Why y'all over here taking money from this man? Yeah, yeah. What about that?
Taking money from what man? Yeah, yeah. Taking money from what man?
Bitch, but you such a credible bitch, you know, with credentials and shit. But here you is, motherfucking.
I didn't know I had credentials. Thank you.
People that took money for 10 damn Tommy like they some damn prostitutes, bitch.
I don't know what he's talking about here.
That, you know, even if you went down there and you got this paper, and they marked it up, you know, as it has, you know, been portrayed and remade to us. But the night that that paper was on your door, okay? I'm not saying it wasn't.
Now, he was in my room.
Was not the explanation of where the blacked out magic marker name and held with a flashlight was explained. So, I find it hard to believe that that night that you got that notice, that you knew it was Sharon, if it was Sharon, but that's who you started to blame.
And he did. He was screaming.
Why? I'm just asking. Did you see her name?
Yep, yes.
Because if you can't answer me now, then I'm going to have to think that you're the liar. Bubbles admitted that she did that. Well, I have videos where...
Now, this is like he was there in the room talking. He was doing it on purpose to live stream it.
You were already accusing her immediately. Even Bobbles didn't accuse her.
Bobbles first said it was Lisa. No, it's nothing good to get involved in any of that.
You sound stupid. Y'all so educated, but you don't even sound correct, bitch. You sound like you motherfucking can't even get your sentence correct, Trick. You over here motherfucking going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now check this one out. Can we see your damn cancer papers?
All I'm saying is you went along with Bobbles saying that she saw Sharon's name, or you told her you saw Sharon's name. You shined a flashlight. She told you to do that. Then she said she lied. So wouldn't that mean that you had to lie too? Because you went along with it. She said you said it. Excuse me.
Can we see your motherfucking that you got cancer, Trick? Because if you such a good standards in life, if you so above someone else, if you so intelligent, why did you have a GoFundMe page trying to motherfucking fool everybody? That's why $10 Tommy checked your ass.
All right, now you have a video up still where you're saying the complete opposite. The complete opposite. And I thanked you for that. I was like in tears. I thought it was very nice. You said you couldn't believe what you just saw. You saw Tom telling nobody donate to my page, and if they did, he would kick them out and berate them. He was yelling at everybody, and he took it right down immediately. Who, us? Who are you talking about? You're talking about us? Why are we mindless idiots? I don't think you mean us.
Why did you have a GoFundMe page? Trying to gank everybody out of money, bitch, when you can't even prove.
Now, is that like what he did? Can he prove that he didn't go right to his family's land? Or that, like, can he prove? You know? I mean,
Prove that you got cancer, Trick. Prove that shit before you start here on
bald.
YouTube begging, bitch, for some fucking money. Now who
Begging. Come on, you guys begging?
fucking sound funny? Who sound like motherfucking they on some con artist shit? Who sound like a cyber bully with nothing to do? And here you is up motherfucking 3, 4 in the morning talking about me, fool. Bitch, yeah, I'm gonna check your ass. Cause you fucking ignorant, ho.
You can't, nobody was talking about you. Because you came into my room. We weren't even talking about you. You played the whole live stream. Cash at me.
And I'm gonna keep checking you, bitch. Cause you don't know nothing about me, Trick. Stop jocking my motherfucking jock strap, ho. Stop motherfucking riding my motherfucking balls. Stop motherfucking hanging on my Johnsons, bitch. Y'all don't get worried about
Johnsons? Does that mean he has two? He's got two Johnsons? Yeah, that's what I heard, that he admitted to that. Johnsons. Never heard anybody swinging on his Johnsons. I'm like Tarzan down there in the jungle. Oh, I was gonna do like fucking Led Zeppelin. That'd be me if I was Tarzan. Ah, ah. Sorry, I'm stupid. I'm a music lover. What can I say?
like live, Trick. I never talk like you. I never act like you. I'm not you, bitch. I'm black.
Wow. Okay. Hi, Paranormal. You bleed red. I mean, I don't know.
I'm a true Hebrew king. I'm gonna always be who I am, bitch.
You're a Hebrew king. Got papers to show that?
I never try to act like I'm a European. Get your life together, bitch. Ain't nobody trying to copy y'all. You try to copy me, bitch. That's why you watch me every damn night.
You were in my room that night. You were in my room.
On my dick.
You guys are really talking about me sexually a lot. It's disturbing.
Let's get it.
I'm wet.
You did accuse her first. Bottles didn't accuse her first. Bottles
Accuse Lisa.
said he could be that person who does that channel about Maddie, that Lisa, that what's going on. Yeah.
That is what Bob said first, which, coincidentally enough, when I was looking back through some of the old ones of Bobbles, there was some comments saying from like somebody from our old community saying that that he was telling it because you're in menopause. So I think, I'm just saying that he was pretty harsh. And he should have been.
You sound jealous, Trick. That's all you sound like is a jealous bitch. Motherfucker here barely hanging on to her life. Bitch, you need to worry about your ass motherfucker breathing the next day instead of worrying about somebody else damn motherfucker business, ho. You know what I'm saying? Worry about motherfucker your ass getting plugged up the next day with that chemo, ho.
Just a name calling.
He was in my room. Came in. We weren't even talking about him. And
Yeah. I have video with a bag of chemotherapy going into my core, under my skin, while I'm wearing a hat because I'm bald, sitting in a hospital. I could fake paperwork more than I could fake those videos of me having actual chemotherapy.
spent the whole time doing that, defending myself against a group of aggressive smear campaign. So he's probably getting some kind of assistance, JDS, and you would hope that he'd be less prejudiced than this. I mean, whew, kind of scary. Did you see the video? I don't know. There was a video. Was that his apartment? Maybe not.
Paperwork could be faked before actual chemotherapy. Do you see how silly you sound?
He was in my room. That's what I was talking about.
Paperwork could be faked. I didn't raise my child. Let's not go there. Okay.
Bitch, just like you can. Like you need motherfucker show that you got the hoe and stop trying to have all this energy for somebody else's damn business, trick. You got so much motherfucking energy for somebody else's business and shit. You got so much energy to motherfucker start shit with anybody that got motherfucking opinion different than yours.
But I hadn't done anything to him. He came into my live stream and attacked me.
How the fuck you fighting cancer, trick? Talking about I got plugged up. You might got plugged up motherfucker last year. You might be clear cancer right now and still got a GoFundMe page out there to support your raggedy ass bitch. That's what you're
I was bald at this time. Bald.
I kicked you to the curb. You all witches, bitch. You all losers. He didn't want y'all motherfuckers in his set.
But he wouldn't. Now he's trying to deflect once again.
In your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about my kid. I'll roast your ass. Try to keep that witch.
Nobody had talked about your kid in that room. I didn't deal with any of that at all. I'm just saying, in my opinion, it was staged so that you clearly said here, Sharon and her trivia. Now, the last time Sharon had played trivia was quite a long time ago. And that was right when, out of nowhere, suddenly this, I mean, Babas had been going after Sharon, and she had been pretty much not responding. Sharon was not responding. Hi, Rhonda. Not responding to her at all. And then this shit came about. I mean, Babas was fuck going on. Now, listen to him saying I'm fake and go, but he just bragged about having 2 cribs and, the land, family having land. So maybe he's doing something shady, Just in my opinion, just because he's not a woman doesn't mean he can't be wrong.
Wig on your head. You understand, ho? Try to worry about that, bitch. Straighten that wig out, ho. So worry about motherfucking jacking off late night, bitch. Like you been doing, trick. Scared the motherfucker get involved with somebody because everything about your body breaking off like motherfucking sick.
Isn't he a nice person? This was a year ago. I was just sitting there in my live stream. Here he comes. Well, I don't know anything about that, Rhonda, but yeah, all I'm saying is this was a year ago. And I think that people should be worrying about themselves in life. I think that I'm not saying his situation is bad, is or isn't bad, but why are you mad at me? Because this isn't, are you mad that this is being played? I mean, because I didn't say it. This is what he said.
Cigarettes, you fucking loser.
You're not pretty.
Right, but he does this too. I mean, there's.
Meeting some don't make you right. What am I omitting? What did I omit? You're going to roast me? Enjoy. I'm pretty tasty. You must like that white meat.
Ooh, he really got me there. 'Cause that's after this length of time that he's been playing my entire live stream, but I wasn't aware. And he was using me for his content, him coming in to argue with me. Now, I mean, like, seriously? I don't know about any of that. All of that, that's, his own business. It doesn't affect me at all. My point is really that this is a prime example of somebody who, if his situation is as drastic as it appears, maybe in the future going forth, people shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff. Going into somebody's live stream to harass them so that they can make content out of it. Was this necessary? I wasn't talking about him or his kid. I didn't call CPS on him. Then Bobbles comes out and acts like it's all a big, there's a lie, scam, this and that. And it's like, so why was he still going after shit? You know what I'm saying? But he came in there and started. I didn't. I think people are missing the point, like JDS and people. I'm not putting the guy down, although I'm not real happy with it. I mean, let's be logical here. But well, yeah, Rob, but there's also other choices people can make.
I prefer it myself too.
He seems to be spending too much time putting colors on things or feeling this way about something or being too angry. He was too angry. Well, there's the problem. But he's too angry to see any choices. Well,
It's your privilege and shit.
everybody knows right from wrong, too.
I agree.
Everybody knows right from wrong, too. Coleman Young, wasn't that the politician that was there? Yeah, and brag about it. Pop locking it. Pounds his chest and says he gets 800 and bridge card. Pounds his chest. Pop locking it. Thank you. Keep giving those donations to Manny and Gerald and all of them. Where do you think it goes? To me. Pop locking it. And he was pounding his chest. I mean, come on.
You know, it's a simple-minded business. Speak about my child again.
Oh, geez, it was just a typo. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard
Did
that.
I speak about your child? No, I didn't.
Didn't they screw him up with something? Like they set him up with something? I don't know. Something to do with a girl, maybe? Or I don't know. Was that the one? I'm not sure. Did something happen like that?
Speak about my cancer again. Speak about me at all again. How's that address? Talking about killing her.
Yeah, you're talking about killing Sharon, Shady Sharon. See, these people, they have pounded these things into our heads. Horribleness.
Trick, you ain't on my level, bitch. You a goofy ass motherfucking hoe. You need to motherfucker worry about getting plugged up tomorrow, bitch. Huh? Would you like radiation or chemo? Would you like radiation or chemo? Fucking hoe, ain't nobody feel for your trick ass. Bitch, everybody go do something, hoe. I got motherfucking relatives fighting motherfucking terminal diseases every damn day. Ain't nobody sitting
Okay, so I don't know why you were coming in my room harassing me, buddy.
up here crying on YouTube, bitch, like your punk ass. You on YouTube crying every damn day, bitch. Like, give a fuck about what you going through, trick. Minorities go through something every goddamn day, bitch.
Oh my God, see? He's so prejudiced. It's gross. Fucking gross. Too prejudiced for me.
Born without a silver spoon, bitch. And if you was a minority, you'd know that shit. So what the fuck is you talking about, bitch? I just lost a child, bitch, because of property, bitch. I just lost a child.
Why does he keep talking like that? I know, Ellen. Yeah, you're right.
Child, bitch, because of the things that mother we probably didn't have, oh. I just lost a child, bitch, for the mother things that mother wasn't available in the fucking bitch. I lost a child, ho, so I can live with that shit.
Why is he yelling, though, at me? I didn't say anything to him.
But don't sit up here, bitch, acting like you know a damn thing, ho. You don't know nothing. All you know about mother is being privileged and running your mouth. Here you is, barely hanging on to your life. You need to focus on that chemo and that radiation, bitch, and whatever your doctor mother suggests. You fucking
Now, at the beginning of his live stream, he plays it. You can see my live stream. Nobody's even like. I was talking about like I grew up on welfare and parenting. I was just talking about like how my mom was, and we were talking about other things, nothing to do with him.
Catch two, you fucking you fucking lab rat. That's what you are, lab rat. You a fucking lab rat, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing but a motherfucking rat that get tested and get motherfucking tortured every damn day on what new chemicals or new motherfucking medication may work or may not. You dumbass bitch.
Isn't he just a pleasure? This was a year ago. After they had pulled that thing on Sharon with the whole CPS thing. It was like Ollie and Bobbles and him, you know, all fucking and yeah.
Bitch, stop speaking about my child, bitch.
I never talked about his kid. I just thought that he should like kind of ease up on Sharon. She didn't do it. You admitted it.
So stop speaking on it. Worry about your own life, bitch. Barely hanging on to your life, trick.
I was just talking about heaven a little while ago. Wasn't I? I mean, like, where's that witchcraft coming from?
Why was he so pissed? At what, coward? What do you mean? What was a year ago? Why was he so pissed? What do you mean? Like, what had I done to him? They did it. He took part in it. He took part in it just so he could continue to harass Sharon with Bobbles. No, he knew they didn't. He knew they didn't. Are you going to bed? No, don't go to bed, please. Yeah, he knew they didn't. At this point, Babos has said it was a lie, but he had gone along with it. So, you know what I'm saying?
I'd be curious to know how these people got me involved in all their fucking lives.
See?
Which I tried that I was involved in that.
See? Even a year ago, I was saying, I don't even know why this is going on. I didn't do anything to this guy. A year ago. This has gone on. Have you seen Tiffany Moses' new video? I'm a shitbag coward. She took down all of her support videos towards Sharon, though. I'm a shitbag coward. Like, for what reason, Tiffany? What is wrong with these people? What is their infatuation with trying to get out into the atmosphere that I'm, wicked? What do you mean it didn't mention me? It has my name in it.
Somebody put that in your.
It has my name in it. It said no props for shitbag coward or something like that. That's what it said. Unless it's gone now. That's interesting. Oh, I don't know anything about that. I mean, I don't know why Sharon has to come into it when, about Irv and Sharon. We're not talking about Irv and Sharon, really. You know? Yeah, it says it right here. I don't give props to shitbag cowards. Sorry, Survivor girl. Well, they're blaming me for it, I guess. He went along with the flashlight thing, though. Well, nobody's on trial here. The point is, we should all just try to find something to be grateful for in our lives. There's things to be grateful for. People don't have to go around and go into live streams and like this he person says, oh, here we go. But it clearly says right here, I don't give props to shitbag cowards. Sorry, Survivor girl. I mean, seriously, I don't dox people. I've had a no troll policy for a long time. Who lying about what? Well, unless somebody who lived close to there put some fake note on his door. It wasn't like he wasn't home, though, and got home from being in Bobo's live. If CPS would have came there they would have knocked on, you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't out at Bobbles and then got home and saw no knives. You know? You know, and the thing is my point was what I'm saying in this, what I'm playing here is even there, I'm sitting there going, why do they always get me involved in their crap? I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
I am on medications. I'm not, I don't think I'm bipolar. They never said bipolar to me. Um, they just said that I have, uh, they just said that I have major manic depression with psychotic tendencies.
I don't know when they were saying,
I don't know why I do the things I do. That's why you need to fight that urge to watch them. And okay, so I made it like 2.5 hours through SEs, right? And I took it. My husband said, turn it off. And I haven't been back to it. It's like almost 9 hours long. I haven't been back to it. I'm like, should I finish it to know what she said about me? But all she's doing is reading my own words back to me. I know what I said back.
right. Does she get that? All she's doing is reading my own words back to me. So how am I attacking her? How does that make sense?
Back in 2017, I wrote the words. You know, I mean, I forgot about the socks part. I was like, socks. But it was like, socks. Why are you saying I'm still in socks? I was like, I don't know. I forgot about that part. Like, I don't know why I said he's.
Yeah, I was just watching one of the Emma videos, but I didn't know who that was. Okay? The only reason why I ended up knowing who it was is because Bobbles was blaming me. And so my friend, Ministry, called and said, I feel terrible, so I have to tell you something that, you know, she was. You know what I mean? And she said, because I didn't think they would blame you. I didn't even know about it. I didn't even know about the thing. And she was blaming Tiffany M. Fucking the Bobbles was. And that night I didn't even know about it. I was on the panel. I'm going, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what, you know? It would be.
Those socks. I haven't seen it. I do feel bad for my part in the Lou situation. Just like I feel bad for my part in the Sharon situation. Like, I don't want to be a hateful person. I don't want to be a hateful person. But no, Liv didn't. She attacked me, but then she did 2 lives where she wasn't attacking me. But if I'm trying to change, right? If I'm trying to change, then why can't I? They can change too, right? Like, why can't I? Like, I know none of us are perfect. Like, I have to expect that. Like, somebody help me.
My God.
Here's the problem with the question you pose. Just because you want to change, other people are not going to change on your timeline and your schedule, and you have to
Oh, so Babas didn't understand that when she came back, I guess.
expect that. That's why change is hard for everybody in doing anything. And it's as simple as that. If you're expecting other people to change just because you changed, it doesn't work like that. The world doesn't work like that. The only thing you can do is change for yourself. And it's as simple as that.
Luna says, you're thankful they're not attacking you. Okay, well, there you go, Luna. Said it yourself. Nobody was attacking her.
But if they're saying that they don't want to attack me, that's a good thing. And why can't I say I'm thankful for that? And
No, that's fine. I'm just saying that's fine.
Okay, so we said that. She's the one who just said she couldn't say she was thankful for that.
But for the people who are still attacking you.
Oh, there's still some. Remember
yeah,
BP?
I'm just saying.
Like BP.
I've never seen BP do anything to her. So we weren't attacking her. So she made some fictionalized story up that BP was attacking her.
It's like in people's comment section being such a bitch. I'm like, BP, we were once friends. I want to go back. Like I was so pissed. Like I was so pissed that I had to talk about SG tonight. Hey, Homeless in America, sweetie. I was so pissed that I had to talk about SG again tonight. That I was yelling backstage, and I got Addie upset.
Why? Why did you need to talk about me? If I remember correctly, all I did was watch 5 minutes, if even. I think it was like 3 minutes of your show where you were coming out about. See, I didn't see the part about the dressing like a woman or anything, but right. Well, she told BP she was fucking. I mean, she just was like playing them all against the other.
Like I got Addie all upset, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Addie's taking it as I'm yelling at her, and I'm.
Thing is, though, Bobbles, all I saw was that you had married somebody who had hit you, and I didn't know until I, I mean.
I'm like, I'm not yelling at Addie. I was like, Addie, come back. Addie, come back. Because in Addie took I was yelling at her, and I wasn't yelling at her. I was just yelling at her.
That's what my husband says I do.
Yeah, I'm just yelling around her. I'm just yelling around her. Just have some sorries, and then move on to this law stuff that Tate bought me. Because this stuff is like, oh my God. I don't think Sharon will go back to it. I don't think so.
I can't imagine going back.
Like Sharon does have a heart, guys. She does have a heart. Like when I said that I apologize, like I'm sorry to everybody but one person. Everybody thought that I was talking about Sharon. I was talking about SG.
And everybody keeps saying to me that I wouldn't accept her apology. But do we hear this right now?
Hey, Sophie, welcome. Welcome, Sophie. But I was talking about SG. I wasn't talking about Sharon. Everyone is so.
Here was her. Let's have a recap of her apology to me. That's why did I do that? Recap of her apology to me. Hold on.
Shorten her lifespan.
That's what they said. Remember, Carrie Ann was saying that. Let's keep stressing out as the remember that. Recaps are fun. Aren't they? Don't we all love? Oh no, she has not. So I can't believe he was apparently Tiffany, and then was like, as if she didn't say that I was a shitbag. Right?
I will never understand the concept of
She's a piece.
People remember heartwarming ads. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance, here's a
Call me a white nationalist and supremacist and she's self-deprecating.
Defecating?
CWC, but
I'm self-defecating.
I wake up, you're still talking about me. It's like, Jesus, can't you find something else to talk about besides me in my life when I've explained myself and my son already?
I get you. But let's go. Let's move away from you and your son. Let's take a look at like how I might have felt.
Addie said that was your deceased sister, so there was no reason for me or Cray Cray to repeat what Addie just said. It's on video. I think you misunderstood, or you need to go back and watch the video or something, because there was no. If Addie said it, why did me and Cray Cray have to say it too? Because I've already talked about your deceased sister multiple times,
Why?
especially whenever Lou brought her up. I said, I told her so, and I even mentioned it on my show, so everybody knew. And if the people that didn't know, Addie told. So why? I don't understand why you expected us to repeat it.
Okay, because when it first came out, why would even Debbie have to even say the name with such disdain?
I don't think she was thinking, and I don't think she said it with such disdain. I think she was saying, "Look, I'm getting these horrible emails because we all
perhaps if it was your deceased full name, you might have thought.
I've got it. I've gotten emails with my deceased.
Okay, but it wasn't. I know, but you didn't. I don't even know your deceased full name. Okay.
Because I don't make a big deal of it when they come in.
What I'm saying is, you're saying everybody knows my deceased sister's name, and that's a problem.
It seems by now. It seems by now that they should.
No, they shouldn't.
It's not mine and Debbie's fault that someone's emailing under her name.
Listen how callous she is. Her show was about so-called cyberbullying, and she had Debbie on her panel to talk about how bullied she was, but then it just ended up her and Tiffany the Danger M having a shouting match in her room.
We're not emailing ourselves under her name.
That's harassment that I'm going through. So,
but see, when Debbie mentioned it wasn't anything against you. I don't understand why you think everything is against you. It wasn't anything. She just mentioned it. I don't think she was thinking like straight about how it would make you feel.
Everybody else, like when she went, like, so the fact that I don't know or say anything like that to you guys. But the fact that it's been said plenty of times.
You're welcome,
she knew my sister's name.
Whether she knew or not, how does this get you to hate on me when Addie said that?
This is my content. This is on my panel, Don Vito. This is my video. This is my video. Babos was on my live stream. So get over it, Don.
That was your deceased sister. I don't understand
why you to hate on me. I'm not hating on you.
But you're wanting me to repeat what Addie had just said.
No.
Addie said that's her deceased sister. So I'll just say that's their deceased sister. I mean, Addie said it. So
I kind of thought you would have said it. I mean,
Good night, Rhonda. Is somebody leaving? Who's leaving, you guys? Good night, who's ever leaving, and hello, welcome.
immediately.
There's so much. You gotta understand, when I'm on my chats, I've got people texting me. I got the chat moving a million miles an hour. I've got so much shit going on at one time.
Actually, what she was doing was screaming, "My diabetes medicine isn't free. My diabetes medicine isn't free," for like 20 minutes.
I'm one person, and I figured
Well,
everybody.
no, you had
already
4 people on your panel.
knew when Addie said it. There was no reason.
But the point
There was
is
no reason
that
at all for me to read like 3
Yeah, that's what
minutes.
she said,
This
I
is
know.
what you're missing is that every time you list out people who are being bullied and things like that, you have only just recently, if you even do, it's always like an afterthought to include me. But the fact that you keep saying everybody already knows your deceased sister.
Why do you think I'm supposed to be just like you and think like you do? Not everybody thinks like
I'm
you.
not saying that you're supposed to. I'm not saying
But you want me to. You're basically telling me I should have done what you would have done.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
are. I
No, I'm
didn't
not.
do
You
what
got
you
mad
thought I
because
should
they
do.
went live. You got mad.
I
because they
didn't
went
do.
live.
Yeah, you know why I got mad that you went live? Because I was in there, and me and Cray Cray were going to spill our truths and how we were feeling, and you, as a friend, left us.
All because I played trivia. Like, if I play trivia, I have to, like, adhere to her rules. Why does she think I'm supposed to act like her?
To whine about yourself.
To
You
whine
weren't
about
there.
my sister
Wait,
and to feel
yes,
bad about my
yes.
sister.
You could have
There you
waited till we
go.
were done. You could have
Gotcha.
waited. You could have been there as
So
a
I'm supposed
friend.
to acknowledge you guys' hurt.
You
but
could
no,
have been there.
acknowledge mine.
You've already been hurt a million
Wow, you
times.
think
It's
that's
not like your
okay?
That's okay? And they're still doing it?
sister just died. Your
Wow.
sister and these emails, these emails, you have known about them for the longest time. You have dealt
So
with
you
this
think it's
email
okay?
situation. And she was actually Bible supported you that allowed me to see your light. I have stood up for you so
Yes.
many times, and you put these
Mhm.
expectations on me that I should think and be like you. And
No, I don't.
this-
No, I don't. All I did was go live because I was hurt. I didn't talk. No, I didn't.
you weren't there for me and Cray Cray. You said you
I
wanted
know,
to Cray Cray's
but
friend
you
and stuff. You
weren't
weren't
there
there
for
for us.
But you were there for me.
But Addie said you're the sister's name.
My
Addie
sister,
said it.
Addie, it's your
So I
turn.
was there for you because she said it first. Why did I have to repeat? I'm not a parent.
It was
Okay.
3 minutes after.
Oh my! Go back and watch the live because I think go back and watch the live. Addie said it right away.
That for you to think
Addie said it right away. You got to go
no,
back
it
and watch the
wasn't right
live.
away. It wasn't right away. And for you to think
Why would
that,
Addie say it 20 minutes later? Why would she, out of everything that was going on, why would she say,
okay,
"Oh, by the way, Cray Cray, did you
I
say
don't need to
that
talk
about the
about
email?
it.
That was Eshy's sister." Why would she? It doesn't make sense why she would say it 20 minutes later.
What are you begging me to do, Linda? Like to accept that somebody thinks that it's okay that my sister is thought of as a troll and she died in 1984?
No one thought of your sister as a troll.
Not
Why
everybody
do
knew
you
it was
take
my
everything
sister.
so negative?
Not
So why
everybody
did
knew
you
it was
make
my sister.
Well, they do now because you fucking let it out the bag.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? It is my sister.
You don't want people to know it's your dead sister, right? But yet you made a big deal.
No,
Addie
How much she keeps saying it. Like, there was no reason for her to come in my live stream that night. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. If the video is still up.
For people to know my dead
One
sister
that Debbie was on. I don't know if it's still up even.
a troll.
They know that. How can a dead person be a troll? It's common sense.
But it's bad when it happens to her. But not when it happens to everybody else.
Not everybody knew that was my deceased sister.
Oh my God. So you're calling me a white supremacist, a Nazi, a white nationalist, and all of this because I didn't parrot Addie and say that that was your dead sister.
No,
Okay.
that's
So
not
I
it.
deserve for you to call me all these things.
No.
To talk about my
But did I
parents.
deserve you
You have
saying
no.
that I had a breast implant explode?
Do what?
Did I deserve you saying I had a
She
breast?
is very self-deprecating. Yes, I did say you had your left boobie exploded. Of course I said it. It's on video. Why are
So
you
do I
asking? Of course I
deserve
said
that?
it. No, you didn't deserve it. But did I deserve what you were doing to me at the time either?
What was I
It's not
doing
like
to
you were playing my lives,
Was I
like
not-
dogging on me, calling me fat, calling me ugly, making fun of my teeth. I mean,
No,
you
I
were
never-
doing stuff to me.
No,
You were doing stuff to me that made me strike back at you. You
So
need
it's
to
all
stop
that-
playing
it's
my
all me,
lives.
man. It's
Like all
me.
you had to do back then was stop playing my lives. I told you
Who
that like
told
a
you I was
million times.
self-deprecating? Who just texted
My
you?
husband. My husband, we woke up and said, she's self-deprecating, which you are. You're a very self-deprecating woman. You really are, but you don't want to hear anything negative.
Would you care to
about
define
you.
that for me?
The fact that it's always about
No, can you
you
define
and-
self-deprecating?
that's what I'm saying. It's always about you and what everyone's done to you, but you don't ever realize what you do to somebody.
Is that the right definition?
It's like you never.
I'm asking
Just
you,
like
what
Is that the right definition of self-deprecating?
exactly did I do to you?
I just told you what you did to me. What are you doing to me now? I'm not doing anything
She
to
came
you.
into my
And
life.
you're telling people I'm a white nationalist and not being a white supremacist and I'm a bad parent and my
You told
son's
me
like
that
fucking
when was the
a
last
serial
time I went
killer.
to temple? Like I'm not supposed to care about the Holocaust if I don't go to temple.
I'm just saying, how can you all of a sudden
That's
be all
what she had
gung-ho?
said. That's why I had, said, because she said, I don't even go to, yeah, you're right. You know what it takes? Just being a good listener. People pay therapists for that, Rhonda. She's insane.
For it whenever you're not.
Right, so it means nothing at all what she said. I mean, I do make fun of myself, but no, you're not, Rhonda.
Practicing Jew.
All
It's
of
like-
a sudden?
Like all of a sudden, yes.
No, it's
Because
not.
you know what? If you and me were still friends, you would have helped me against Sharon putting out those pictures. You would have been like, he was a kid, he made a mistake.
Never.
Yes, you would have. Yes,
Never.
you would have. Yes,
Never.
you would have. You would not have
I'm
gone.
not for Sharon and I'm not for you now because
So all of this, even though a child made a mistake, all of this is because I didn't say your
but if
sister's
it's a
name.
child, then doesn't it kind of go down to the parent?
Not if the parent did not have full-time custody of the child who watched every move. No.
It's a picture. It's there forever.
I'm sorry that you were number one parent of the world and you were a perfect mother and your daughter's a triple D major Liz blah blah blah. I'm sorry. I commend you. Best parent, SG. You blow all the other parents out of the water. You were the best parent.
I never
But
said
do not be until you were in my shoes.
I
and
didn't
went through
release
the
those
divorce,
pictures though of you.
and went through the divorce. Yeah, but you don't have to sit here and call me a white nationalist and a Nazi and a white supremacist, and then turn around and say I'm prejudiced against white people too.
But I'm supposed to like be okay.
Like who exactly am I supposed to be prejudiced against? Blacks, Jews, whites, Chinese? Who am I supposed to
You
be
said whites.
prejudiced
You said
against?
you were prejudiced against whites.
When you say my
Well,
dog's
she is,
cracker
though.
instead of fucking me just putting it as a nickname for crackhead, that's saying that. And like the typical white bitch, that's saying it's against white people.
You know what was low hanging fruit though? Calling me a Linda, I'm just answering you.
Not responsible for her son's mistake.
Was
Using Nazi words, going
calling,
for
saying that there's no call for a one-titted freak. And calling
Why
me.
can't I've already apologized to you
You've
over
never
that stuff. So why are you bringing the past up? Yes, I did. I apologize. It may not have been on the live, but it was in private. I apologize to you. And you still, you're like,
Hi,
Shitty.
Steve.
You can't get over the past. Well, she did this, this, and this to me. It's like, but she apologized. If you accepted the apology, then move on. You accepted the apology.
Yeah, but it just never ends though with her. You know what I mean? And then in those members chats, she's freaking ruthless. She has no fucking boundaries. She goes too far.
So get over it.
You did not apologize to me. You told
Yes,
me
I
that you
did.
wanted to hurt me.
I apologized to you a long time ago. I apologize. This last time we became mute, decent with each other.
I don't know. I mean, he probably wasn't that bad of a kid. It's just that she wasn't paying attention, and any attention is attention when you're wanting attention, Probably wasn't that bad. I mean, probably was going to extremes to be seen, and I bet you Bobos was the same way when she was younger. Going to extremes. Bye, Coco. Thank you for being here.
you I was sorry for everything. You accepted my apology. So stop bringing up the past. Otherwise, you should have said, I don't accept your apology. I want to live in the past. And I want to keep bringing this and shoving it in your face because that's what I do.
You were on here and the random person was in here and you apologized to a random person. And I said, well, since you're throwing apologies around, how about you apologize to me? And you said, well, I wanted to hurt you.
I did, just like you're trying to hurt me now.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
Well, you are hurting me very, very badly, SG.
You're
hurting me. You're slandering and defaming my character bad.
No, well, so
talking about my son. That's all you do is talking about my son and my parents.
Okay, but you talked about my daughter when you said
no.
That.
I do not talk about your daughter. I don't know nothing about your daughter.
Okay,
I never have talked about your daughter.
My daughter made the GoFundMe to get my breast implant.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I played it tonight.
Okay, well maybe I did, but I mean.
Really? Well, maybe I did. She even said, you've been hurt 1,000,000 times, so what? Like, what the fuck? What is she not getting about that? That's fucking wrong. Nobody should have to go through being a target. Not a victim, being a target. Nobody should have to be terrorized like the way these people want to try to terrorize people in a group effort, and it's horrible. This is her idea of an apology.
What do you expect from me? What you're doing to me right now is way worse than anything I've done to you. What you're doing is dangerous. Yes, it is.
So
what you're doing is very dangerous.
So we take it having to remove a GoFundMe because you sat dancing in your seat saying that it was fucking a fraud.
I apologize to you for that too. This last time we made up, I said I was sorry for everything.
Somebody shouldn't have to apologize so much, right?
Jesus, you're so.
When did you say that?
I mean, like, come on. Like, eventually, it's just like, come on, you know?
I said I'm sorry for everything. Do you want me to find a text and show them? Because I don't even feel like talking about you.
Oh, you mean like your fake text tonight saying I was in love with you? Well, she said she wasn't with him. I don't know.
I don't want to have to go through these texts and stuff. Well, look at this, look at this, look at this. Because
can you believe that she actually made fake texts of me supposedly telling her I was in love with her? You guys catch that tonight? That's like off your rocker. That's fucking libel. That's yeah.
To talk about you at all. You and Shady are not on my radars.
I'm not Shady. Do not use me with her.
But you're acting like her, bringing up the past. I said sorry to her, and I said sorry to you.
Never acted like her.
Oh, you're acting like her, bringing up the past, and oh, she did this and she did that. I said sorry to you.
You can bring up.
You accepted my apology.
This is July 20th.
You accepted my apology,
no,
but yet you cannot get out of the
past. You never apologized. I asked you for an apology.
Yes, I did. I'm not gonna. Okay, see, this is why I said you can't even argue with you. You think you're always right. I know. I said sorry, and you said sorry back to me. You said sorry.
I was double sorry to unite. I accepted her in her chat, in my chat too. She blocked me from playing trivia anymore because I went
Why
live.
should I let you? You started calling me a white nationalist supremacist Nazi.
No, that's not why she blocked me. It's because I went live. E-Beggars has a video up. She was fucking bright red from it.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Yes, sir.
You were not. No, you were already dogging on me. Why would I let somebody that's
a clone where? Oh, earlier? I don't know.
Dogging on me come in my room and play trivia. Why? How does that make sense?
How did I dog on you?
Oh my God.
Do you realize that?
I didn't dog on her. Her and Tiffany M, the danger, were yelling and screaming. No. You haven't seen her community post about she wants my head between her legs so she can yell out Tracy? Oh my God, Tracy. That's no lie. That's no lie.
We're on my live stream trying. It was me who sent her the text. I mean, the link.
I'm wasting my time. I know I'm wasting my time. This is
Okay,
ridiculous.
I had already sent her text messages. Linda. Okay.
Because you were not there for two of your friends.
Two of my friends that
Oh,
you just said that. You said, why don't
you
I
cannot
have
put yourself in anybody else's shoes. It's your shoes. Person on the phone.
well then do it in public.
I'm sorry that I said your breast implant exploded. I'm so sorry
I don't
that
have a
I
breast
did not say. Okay, I'm sorry that I said that. I'm also so
That came
sorry.
from Muncie, and we just repeated it because we knew it would fucking hurt you, that you were hurting Bobbles.
I'm sorry that you.
Roger, you just made an excuse about hurting
I'm
my
sorry.
sister.
I'm sorry that I didn't say right after Addie said that it was your dead sister's email name or whatever. I'm sorry. Now, can you please stop talking about me and my life and assumptions and dissecting me, please? I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to get away
It's all
from
about her.
you negative people.
I'm not negative.
Please. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, so what you're saying about me is
you were trying
negative.
to say before when you would say that I don't have cancer anymore. I'm faking cancer. I'm faking cancer.
I'm sorry for that too.
Okay.
I'm sorry for that too. Okay. Now, can you
yourself for being accused, just like Bernie fucking Sanders?
please just
Bernie Sanders? Who's
move on?
Bernie Sanders?
I don't know.
Oh, Bernie
please,
Sanders. Bernie Sanders, he said.
please.
Now, see, I might have accepted it, even though it was fake, until he started. How do I
say
sound
sorry? Look, you can put on your live on the title. You could be like, "Bubble says sorry to me. I finally heard a sorry."
She was.
Okay. And then
what the fuck was
now
he
that I
yelling in
said,
the background, though, negating?
he's mad at you. He's mad at you. He's
For
mad
what?
at you.
For what?
Because you do nothing wrong, SG. That's why. He's mad at you because you do
I'm
absolutely
mad
nothing wrong.
because I'm trying to go to sleep and SG won't shut her fucking cocksucker and leave you the fuck alone.
See? There you go. That's a good
That's
one.
not me saying it.
That is me
That's a
saying
fucking man
Get your
saying it.
motherfucking
Well,
phone.
54-year-old
Get
woman.
your goddamn
You
cocksucker and go
You
the
fucking
fuck
said I
away.
spread my legs
He
for
can't
death,
hear
you
you.
motherfucking pig.
He can't hear you. He can't hear you. I have headphones on. He can't hear you. So you're just yelling at me.
Then why are you saying he could hear me and I was keeping him up?
Because it's me talking and he's right next to me.
So then it's her keeping him up. These people want to blame me for everything. She's keeping him up. But I won't shut my cocksucker. How does that make sense? Make that make sense. She's in the same room with him. Couldn't contain herself and had to come into the live stream. Okay? And she puts on the headphones and just sits there talking so he can't even hear me. And I'm supposed to. I mean, serious? Pick on their son. I didn't release the
You
fucking
did pick on my son. You have been picking on my son.
No, I
Just 'cause
haven't.
you-
Pick on my daughter.
I tell you what, SG, keep talking about our fucking son. We'll start talking about your goddamn daughter on
You
my
already
end.
fucking did, you fucking hick.
Oh, she called you a hick. She said you already fucking did. You fucking hick.
I never talked about your daughter, you fucking cunt.
Fuck you. You said I spread my legs for meth.
Bloody gory piss infected cum guzzling gutter slut double dick.
Yeah, I'm a cum guzzling gutter
stick,
slut,
monkey
motherfucker.
catching rooster fish.
I know who Bernie Sanders is, realize. Wait to see if
Unsure
it's fucking
hooker
wonderful
you cunt.
fucking woman that anti-social.
Actually, Bernie Sanders is a fucking socialist. He was
I know what he is,
bragged about
dickhead.
going to the goddamn
You're screaming at me,
He's
both
the
y'all.
Soviet Union.
Don't be talking
When he
about
first
me like
moved,
that,
he bragged about
motherfucker.
how great it was.
Let me turn off my headphones so you can hear her
No,
screaming.
I don't want to hear this bitch screaming.
He's yelling and he can't hear me. Can anybody make that make sense? He's yelling like that. So really, he was talking to you, Bobbles. All that anger was directed at you. And all you could say to him was, ooh, she called you a hick. And that slew of rage. And the only voice he was hearing was you, hon. Yeah. Yeah. That rage was directed at you, Bowles. He didn't even want to hear me. You brought that out too. You turned. She called you. Hey, ooh, you are terrible. Terrible.
I want her to go play in fucking traffic and leave you the hell alone.
So now that I apologize, can you please stop dissecting my life and talking about me and assuming things?
Can you guys believe that? Now that I've apologized.
I don't assume anything.
Well, yeah, you put a lot of assumptions on my parenting and what happened when you weren't there years
Oh,
ago.
eat her lemon?
Just
wow.
put a muzzle on her.
What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying back there, Jethro?
Turn up your fucking bell tones and you can hear, bitch.
My bell tones?
Yeah, your bell tones because you're fucking deaf.
The fuck are bell tones, motherfucker?
Hearing aids, you dumb cunt.
Oh my God.
I don't have any hearing aids, you dumb cocksucker.
Now, how could he answer me if he couldn't hear me? She must have turned, took her headphones off, even though he said he didn't want to hear. She wanted to bring it out.
Yeah, I might want to go get some. Maybe I will after I swim in the cement pond.
Listen, is the apologies good enough, or do I need to write you a card too?
Oh my God, Cruz, you need to go fucking play in traffic. Don't play chicken with a goddamn semi, you dumb fucker.
Is my apologies good enough for you to leave me alone and my son alone now?
Yes, you don't talk about me, I won't talk about you.
That's how she should have left it. But I mean, seriously. Can you imagine? I mean, maybe if they were like, into that. I don't know. Who knows? Hey, you guys, I really appreciate you guys being here, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. And peace, love, and tacos, and united we stand, and divided we fall, and steel sharpens steel. And I'm not doing this to bully anybody or anything. It's just called like reflecting. I mean, these people probably never self-reflect. So maybe they should. Maybe we all should. I learn about myself too, and I'll be like, ooh, I don't know. Sounds terrible. It's good to listen back to yourself sometimes. And by the way, that was my video that we were playing, so I know they were, but that is mine. She came onto my channel voluntarily that night, and it is called Epic Fail of an Apology. So, peace, love, and tacos, you guys. Spread the love. See ya. Blessings to you guys.